Yo, my people are on a day
I'm
now.
good.
And
I
you
can't
guys
see.
are doing
I
fine.
can't see you. You're in the
Oh,
background.
you can't see me? Hold on. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Hold on.
Yeah, you're in the background, bro. It's like,
I'm in the background.
yeah, like, yeah, nice work, nice, fine, nice,
Nice,
fine.
fine. Okay, I know what the problem is. Okay. So, my people, I on a day now. And you
Justice
guys
for
are doing
yeah.
fine. No, built on wait. Firstly, you have to give us, which as a Chelsea fans, you have to give us credit because we went to Bernabeu and balled in Bernabeu. We
You
balled
lost.
in
You
Santiago
you
Bernabeu.
lost at the Bernabeu, bro.
We lost, but we show some levels
No,
in
but
which.
it's too different though because remember you lost the first leg, so
Mhm,
of course Chelsea was gonna show up like in a different manner because remember
yeah.
we won the first leg. This time City
Mhm,
won the first leg, so they were cruising. Yeah,
yeah.
but go on. Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah, because when I look at the match, it's for me it's two things. Firstly, Kyle Walker going off for me was a key for you guys. And secondly, Ancelotti taking off Tony Kroos for me was huge. Bringing on Eduardo Camavinga and Rodrigo. Because he noticed Valverde was out of the match. He took off Kroos. He brought on Rodrigo. He switched the formation from a 4-4-2 to a 3-5 and 3-5-2. So I think a masterclass from Carlo Ancelotti really won of the match because he outclassed Pep Guardiola in terms of information change, which is key because Pep didn't notice that. And when Grealish came in, you guys were on the edge. But I don't know how Grealish missed that free post. I do not know how. He missed that. I have no idea how. But, 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 we have to talk about Lep Guardiola. Lep Fraudiola.
Yeah.
Lep, Lep Fraudiola. We have to talk about Lep Fraudiola. See, guys, I respect Carl. Carl is my
Wallahi,
guy. Carl
wallahi,
is
bro.
guys. Carl is my guy. I respect him a lot. Patrick is my man. I respect both of them a lot. But you cannot lose. Madrid did not have a shot on target until 89th minute, and it was boom, first goal. Their second shot on target was 92 minutes. Boom, two goals. Their third shot on target was in the extra time, and boom, it was 3-0. What the heck is going on with Manchester City? Because we give them this accolade of it is Pep, it is this, it is that, it is this. He did not play a DM in the last Champions League match. He lost against Chelsea Football Club. This today again, is it all about mentality of the players or Pep himself? Because I cannot understand what's going on. Like when the reporter talked about it, was like, I'm gonna give Man City a favor. I was like, how do you give Man City a favor when you are playing in Santiago Bernabeu? That is the toughest stadium to go in world football, to go and play football. Their fans is magnificent. Chelsea going there to silence Bernabeu wasn't easy. We lost, but as a fans, I was upset because we should have kind of sealed out the match. But it is Bernabeu. When you go to Bernabeu, you know what to expect when you go to Santiago Bernabeu. So Pep, for me, this loss is on you. It's on you. I've been very lenient on Pep a lot. But today, oh no, this is a bottle job, man. I have to give credit to Madrid. Wow, what a team! That
Yeah,
team
man.
from PSG to Chelsea to Manchester City, that is the definition of a champion. That is the real definition of a champion. I have to go give credit to Massive, to Carlo Ancelotti. It's one thing in UCL. If Carlo Ancelotti won under UCL this year again, we have to have a conversation about him being the GOAT of a manager. We have to have that serious conversation about him.
Would he be above Wenger?
I think so. Wenger hasn't won the UCL yet. Ancelotti has won 3 UCL. It's 1-3.
Would he be above Mourinho?
It will be above Mourinho if he wins it. He will. He will. It's 1-3. And if he wins this one, with the way Ancelotti won this UCL, from PSG to Chelsea to Manchester City, that is huge mentality. And those matches, they were not even leading, they were coming back to win, coming back. That is huge mentality to do as a team. You have to give credit to Ancelotti as a manager. In as much as Madrid fans are like, it's not good enough, it's not this enough. Credit has to be given to the players. They're like, because we know Vinicius last season was crap. Vinicius this year, his decision making, his link-up play, everything about him has completely changed. Completely. I have to credit Ancelotti because he knows how to improve player. You have to give him that.
True.
You have to give him. He knows how to improve player.
True.
Ancelotti, the best season Ancelotti when we had it, Tacoba 2010. Didier Drogba and Nicolas Anelka. Those link up was
I
Carlo Ancelotti. You have to
like
give him credit because we saw the bad Vinicius last season. And today, this season, we saw good Vinicius. Better decision making, better link-up play, better passing, better dribbling, one-on-one. It's better in everything. It's not even on Vinicius, it's on Carlo Ancelotti. What he does in that training ground is magnificent. That is what Zidane can even do. He can't coach a young player, an upcoming player. That's why I say a player like Felix or anybody goes under Ancelotti, he will ball under them. He will ball because Ancelotti will improve you as a manager. He does it every club he goes to. AC Milan,
that's true.
Everton, he did it. Look at Richarlison and them, Calvert-Lewin. Everton. I'm serious. He improved them a lot.
Yeah.
He does. And he's doing the same thing with Vinicius Junior. I'm not surprised. People call him worst, but you have to give him credit. Magnificent football. If he wins the UCL this year, I'm putting him above Klopp, above Alex Ferguson, above Jose. I'm putting him above those three managers. Those are 4 UCL he's won. And the level in which he wins this UCL for me, that is close. That is DOD, degree of difficulty. From PSG to Chelsea, now to Manchester City. Wow. Wow. Fiyot, give me your take.
Bro, wallahi, bro. Inshallah, Benzema, Rodrigo, Modric, Camavinga, Courtois. Oh my God, bro. This Champions League season reminds me of 18-19, bro. Remember 18-19? All those crazy Champions League night. We had the Ajax beating us, right? Making comeback against Madrid. Liverpool, Juve, Tottenham and Ajax, Tottenham against City. This is what the Champions League feels like, man. We made the Champions League entertainment, and everybody keep on saying we finished, bro. Real Madrid single-handedly, every single game Real Madrid played this season was entertaining. The first leg against Manchester City, by far the best game in the entire Champions League, like this season, by far, like based how entertaining it was. The PSG comeback, emotional. Chelsea game, we gave Chelsea hope and took it away from them. That's emotional, bro. Like this is mad, bro. And and today, bro, Mars scored that goal. Messi, you're cruising.
You know what I learned about Madrid, Vuitton? You know what I learned about you guys is
you gotta cut a neck. Or
what I learned about you guys, I'll call it the zeal of a champion as a team. Because when you have a top tier manager who understands what he needs to do in a game, regardless of how bad you play, you will surely win matches. Regardless of how bad you play, you will win matches. And so has been there before. He knows how to win a UCL.
I admit. Abdullah, before you block me by listening to your Chelsea fans and Chelsea friends, right? Before you block me again, because let me tell these guys first of all, in the last video, what these guys have fake allegations against me, and I have all the video evidences of the last time, you know, that another fraud, you know, I don't know what his name.
Let's move on one time. Let's move on.
Wait. I'm not gonna be here more than 5 minutes. I don't have time, bro. I'm busy making money, bro. I don't have that much free time in my life. So yeah. So before saying all of, where's the City fan? Where's the City fan? The loud guy. What's his name?
He's on his way, though.
Yeah, on his way. Yeah. Where is he? Bro, his club is shit. His club is like, you know. Let me tell you this: Man City is nothing compared to Real Madrid. And this is a transitional side of Real Madrid. This is a transitional team of Real Madrid. This is the best Premier League team of all time, claimed by most of the Premier League pundits and fans, right? This Man City team, right? This is peaking. And they're lost to a transitional side. And let's be honest, in the second leg, where were they? They weren't that good. Let me point out one more thing, right? City were lucky to get over past Atletico. Atletico in the second leg, they missed ton of chances in the second half. If they would have Rodrigo, Benzema, or Vinicius, let's say, even if they would have a half-decent striker, Atletico, in the second leg of the second half, they would have buried Man City. Yeah. Bro, let's be honest. City were lucky to get past over it, because if you call that, like, you know, because like I've heard many City fans saying the Madrid games are lucky, they got away with this, they got away with that, right? So even you were lucky to bypass Dortmund last season, but Jude Bellingham goal was cancelled. Okay, referee favored you, and this time against Atletico, second leg, you were lucky where Atletico had 5 stitches, bro. They missed it, bro. They missed 5 sitters in the second leg of the second half, right? So I mean, you know what? I'm giving you a taste of your own medicine, City fans. I'm giving you a taste of your own medicine. What happened to you now? What happened to you now? Your spineless club, bro. Your club is nothing compared to Real Madrid. Let alone Real Madrid. You're nothing compared to Barcelona. You're nothing compared to even Man United, Liverpool, bro. You have a very shit history, bro. I don't want to go history, man. Look, I don't want to go there, right? Liverpool fans have rights to talk loud because their club is a really decent character. We saw what happened last night against Villarreal, right? Liverpool was 2-0 down. Liverpool was 2-0 down, right? And you can make argument for Rooney's mistake, whatever, right? But Liverpool came back. They shown some character. This Man City team, I don't know. Is it because of the club? Because club doesn't have history, or is it because of Pep Guardiola? Because it's such an ambiguous situation that you guys don't understand, right? Like, I mean, for me as an outsider, when I assess City, they are just well drilled team.
Yeah.
They're just well drilled team. They don't know how to, cope up in different part of the Champions League. Different when you're down. City, they were amazing when they were not chasing the game. When they start chasing the game in last 15 minutes or 30 minutes of the game, right? Of 180 minutes. How many minutes? 210 minutes, right?
Mhm.
Out of this 210 minutes, they were chasing the game just for 30 minutes, right? Okay, not 30 minutes, not even 30 minutes, 20 minutes, right? They were chasing the game. They crumbled. They don't have answer. What happened to KDB, bro? When Casemiro played, what happened to KDB? By the way, let me give kudos to this guy. I think so. This guy is Man City's best defender, bro. I'm sorry, but this guy is like for me right now, he's the best English right back of all time, in my opinion. His name is Kyle Walker. His name is Kyle Walker. Yeah, his name is Kyle Walker. And to be honest, I have seen very few defenders or right backs to contain Vinicius like that. You can say, okay, he might have
Also
a
did it
recovery.
with
No,
this
no,
James.
no, 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 no. Reece James couldn't do this better, this good. No. Kyle Walker was better. And to be honest, his recovery pace, everything was on spot, bro. When Kyle Walker was on the pitch, to be honest, that guy was the best defender, not the right back defender. Diaz, bro, I don't understand this Diaz hype, bro. I don't understand this Diaz hype, bro. This guy is such a mentality brick, bro. Okay, he could be good in the league. Don't get me wrong. But I think the best defender for Man City is Kyle Walker, man. I think so. This guy is the best player, actually, for me, from Man City.
Because when he came out, that was when Madrid started having that opportunity. When he came out.
Yeah. But in general, look, Man City, like if any of these two teams would have gone through, deserving team, in my opinion, City. Bro, one more thing I just want to forget to point out, bro. There's so many things to discuss about City, bro. One thing, right? The way they played the first leg, right, at home, the way City played at home, they cannot perform or replicate the same thing away. I don't know what's wrong with them. I don't know what's wrong with them, bro. Because people tell me that like this team is like a replica of Barcelona, right? Pep Guardiola's Barcelona 2012, 2011, right? Okay, that Barca team was dominant away as well. This City team, right? When I mean dominance means they create chances. Okay, proper chances. They take score chances. That Barca team, right? This City team is not even close to the level of the Barca team, bro. I'm sorry. This is such unfair. This is so much disrespect to even compare with that Barca team, bro. With this City team, bro. I'm sorry, bro. And by the way, this is the so-called the best or one of the best Premier League sides of all time, right? And you lost to transition side of Madrid, let alone the Galacticos, which we're gonna build or which we had in the past. You know what I mean? But with all due respect of Man City, I think so they put a great performance, great semi-final, in my opinion, I think this is one of the best semi-final I've seen. The two-leg tie, because it's not just one leg, two leg, because the game was quality in both the legs. The game was dramatic. The game was full of drama, full of oh my god. And Man City put a really really tough fight for us. I don't think so. Man City, no team. I don't think so. Like even in the final, don't get me wrong. Liverpool can also win because I believe that's 50-50. But I think so. The most toughest team we have faced was Man City, and we beaten them. So I don't think so. I'm worried going in the final. To be honest, I'm nothing to like worry about. Like going in the final. Like Salah, Salah. But I think the Liverpool. I mean, Man City's system is far superior to Liverpool individual players. So I'm not worried, to be honest. To go in the final.
Patrick, how you feeling, bro? Just give me
What's up, man? How you doing? Can you hear me?
Sum up your emotion. Just sum up your emotion. Did Fraudiola left Fraudiola? Did you show up?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Man, it is what it is, man. At the end of the day, people can say whatever they want to say about Man City, but we just saw something obviously myself, even my own girlfriend, who's somebody who doesn't watch football, as a neutral, was shocked by how Madrid came back from that, and she asked that, how does this team do this? So you can also tell from that this Madrid team somehow manages to find these miracles and this mentality. So look, fair play to them. At the end of the day, it is what it is. I've told people at the end, I even said it when we were doing a preview with Vilton. He also said whoever gets beaten just has to put their hands up and say that the team is better. For me, I don't blame this on Pep. I'm not pointing at the substitutions. That's what you do when you are in those few minutes. Nobody ever anticipates. Obviously, we know from the past what these guys have done to Chelsea, they've done to PSG, but I still didn't anticipate that this team can drag itself in the 90th minute when the whistle is about to go, drag itself. So look, fair play to Madrid. It looks like the mentality is there. Looks like experience actually counts. People are slagging the Man City team, but let's also look back in history. How many times has this Man City team has been in this cup? People have been there before us. People are grandfathers in this cup. So look, it shows that mentality and legacy actually count, and we are far away in this competition to get where we are.
Patrick, how do you lose it today? Where do you think you lost it today? Where?
Man, let's be honest. Let's just be honest. It's not even about tactics. This is just mentality. This is just somebody having a better mentality than you. That's how it is. It's all about not giving up. Like, let's ask ourselves.
But Patrick, my simple question for you, right? Like, supposedly, like, I'm not gonna like try to trigger you, to be honest, but I'm gonna ask you a simple question, right? As a footballing fan, right? How come Man City is struggling from mentality? Because whose responsibility is that to raise that mentality? Manager, football club, your institution, your board of directors. Who should take this blame?
It's not, man. It's not. And this is what I keep answering you guys. Madrid, right? Let's give an example of Madrid. Madrid doesn't matter which manager takes over. Do you get my point? Zidane, like it's just like it's in you. It's in your DNA. Like these things, people, like I was laughing at this whole DNA thing. I was like, nah, it's 11v11. It's on the thing. And my friend who's a Madrid fan for so long told me that, Patrick, these things are DNA. Believe it or not, you have to have experience. You have to have mentality. You have to be able to be like, look at this. With Zidane, you guys also, there was one of the cups you won, the UCLs you won, where people are like, you're dead, you're finished. Your players managed to drag everything back. People like Bell managed to drag you back and make you win. Like today, look at that. People like Rodrigo, people who are just fresh. Still, that mentality is implanted in your club. That's what your club is. They know that
I agree. I agree. No,
but you
I
get my
agree.
point is, like let me give you an example.
But who's responsible for Man
Let me
City's
just land on this point. Let me
mentality?
land on this point. Like look at Rodrigo, right? A kid. But look, he's embedded in the Madrid thing. Look at your bench, the way they were behaving. Like it was just like you guys knew that no matter what, we're going to get this game. Even when you were down, I saw your bench all stood up, looking like giving each other like clapping hands, saying go go go. It's just I don't know, man. That's what I can explain. I can't explain anything else. Why you go our club? It just shows that. Yes, maybe
No,
for you to win this Champions League.
I agree with Patrick. I agree with Madrid, and I think so. That's common knowledge in my opinion. But my point is, right? Like, look at Liverpool from Premier League. Look at Man United not now. Okay, of course they have been struggling in all over the places, right? But if you see their past as well, look at Chelsea. Like they have a very good mindset, mentality, right? To like from the backbone, they have a backbone. Okay, let's not give up.
How long did it take for you Chelsea and United to win the first CL?
First CL, I think so. Chelsea took around 8 years. 8 years.
Yeah, what about United?
United, yeah, they took like 12 years.
This is the thing. People, do you know why? People,
The point is, right? If I go back, right, and I compare, right, United with Man City, right, bro, spending is different. Two different point of view, man. Like, at that point, okay, I'm not talking about this United. Like last decade, they spent even close to same as Man City, and they're there. I'm not saying that, but Man City, you have signing the best talents. You have signing Riyad Mahrez. You have signing KDB. You have you signed Diaz. Diaz is very good talent. Like you can't deny that, right? So Man City is on spot with buying players. They are buying one of the best players, right? Don't get me wrong. And even they have improved their academy a lot. But what's lacking? Who's the reason? Then you tell me, because this is solely mentality, and this is not the first time. You
I don't
lost
think
against Lyon as well.
I don't think you can point. You can sit here and point that it's Pep, because look at the first leg. Our boys missed
Yeah, but he
chances.
subbed out KDB. He subbed KDB off the pitch.
He had to bench him.
He
He
did.
had to bench him. KDB was doing nothing. He was just walking in
Yeah,
the
but
pitch.
bro,
I agree
that
with
takes.
Pat. I agree with
Look at
Patrick.
what Vinicius did. Vinicius is an attacking threat for Madrid. You take an attacking threat away from your team, it makes
Yeah,
Madrid
but
basically put the pressure on you.
have you been watching City? Do you know that most of the, like, especially KDB, he played the other game in the Premier League with painkillers.
Yeah.
And
Pep should have rested him. Pep,
he was done. He was done. He was
Yeah,
winded. Modric was running. He was running better
Yeah,
than
yeah.
KDB. So look, guys, at the end of the day, let me just be honest with you. I have understood today, and I've been understanding since last season. I think in Champions League it's different. I think you need mentality. And look, let's be honest, our players crumble. They crumble. They crumbled last time with Chelsea. They've crumbled here. They've crumbled before. And I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe we need to change. Maybe if we change a coach, things will change. But is that the issue? I think themselves also have to step up as players. Do you get my point?
Yeah.
They have to step up
Ruben
in situations.
Diaz,
No, you know what, Patrick. I know it's. I'm just slightly diverting from topic, but if I see City in the Premier League, right, and when they were under immense pressure, okay, they win Premier League. What happened against
because the pressure's
17-18?
different.
Yeah, I agree. 70-80. I know it's a totally different competition, right? Okay, degree of difficulty is way higher compared to league,
Yeah,
right?
way higher in Champions
Yeah,
League.
I agree with that. But the point is, bro, they don't give up. They were chasing Liverpool and they won the
Facts.
league by 1 point, right? So mentality is there. But someone should be blamed, bro. You cannot always blame players, in my opinion, bro. You can tell me players cannot post.
Yeah.
Someone has to come forward and
Pep should have
you know
left
what, lead
KDB
the
on the
line, bro,
pitch.
in terms of mentality, bro.
Can I say something also about your team, man? And I know people will be pissed off, but man, also look at your team, man. You guys, it's as if the Champions League God blessed you or something.
Yeah,
You
every
took
round.
Grealish, that was a goal. You took it off the line. The first leg, you took the ball off the line again.
Mhm.
What juju
Bro,
are you bathing in?
and it was two headers. It hit off Asensio's head and went onto Rodrigo's head.
Rodrigo,
How?
yeah.
Yeah, but
That
look,
was Madrid for you.
Grealish skinned everybody and he put it in. And your player somehow found the energy to take it. Like, you guys, man.
No,
look,
but to
fair
be
play
honest,
you
but
guys,
to be
man.
honest,
Respect
but to be honest,
to you guys, man.
No, but to be honest, last season, right? If you see first leg, right, last time, right, when we faced Man City, we were good. We were 1-0 up. That moment, remember that moment Man City created? Remember the KDB cross to Jesus, and I think that was foul, but it's okay. We can discuss that. But that's that key small moments, right? Man City gone through. Varane mistakes on 2 moments, right? I don't think so. Man City was good. I think it was 50-50
Yeah,
game.
it was
The
Varane
Ramos
trash.
red card.
Yeah,
It was,
Ramos
and
by the way,
Varane
yeah, exactly. So that was a moment game when Man City took. So at that point, I you know what I thought? I thought, okay, Man City now understood how to play Champions League. Now they know that, okay, how to take moments once they're beating us, right? But again, you remember the Jude Bellingham thingy against Dortmund.
Oh yeah,
Against PSG in the first leg. Remember that moment of KDB's cross, but that went inside, you know, all those thingy? That bro, it favors all the team. But my point is, bro, Man City cannot capitalize that much compared to the rest of the teams. Why they cannot capitalize? I don't know.
I think it's about time, and maybe we've been too cocky. I think this guy, Pep, that's why he was crying for Harry Kane. I think he's seen that as much as this first 9 system is good for me, I need a killer. I think it's about a killer. Like, look at Benzema.
Yeah.
Benzema has carried you in the UCL. He's carried you. We need our own Benzema. We can't continue with this first line because that's what I'm saying. You guys, man, I don't understand what sort of juju or whatever you have. Like that Grealish one, I was like, that's a goal.
You know what, Patrick? You know what, Patrick? Because that's why I said you guys are casuals. You know, Premier League. You guys are Premier League fans. You're casuals. You don't watch La Liga that much. Because if you see the way La Liga teams play to capitalize moments, bro, in La Liga, bro, that's next level, bro. Look at Barcelona. Barcelona has been battered many times, but they capitalize. Villarreal last night, they almost came back against Liverpool. Let's be honest, Liverpool didn't have any answer. but that Rooney's mistake. Okay, I still Liverpool deserve to go through. Don't get me wrong.
Madrid have the best
Yeah.
mentality in Europe.
Yeah.
Madrid
But
have the
no,
best mentality.
Yeah, I agree, but that's built in La Liga. In La Liga, we have a very good
But you're a
players.
different animal. You're a different animal in
Yeah,
Champions League.
how we play in Champions League. That's fit, bro. In Man City, right? Bro, don't get me wrong. Man City has destroyed Premier League. Man City has destroyed Premier League, bro. There is no there's no more, bro. Okay, can you tell me, other than KDB and Salah, who does Premier League have the best players in the world, bro? Oh, okay. When was the last time Premier League players have won the Ballon d'Or or been top 3 other than Jorginho? Who?
Yeah.
You guys don't have individual players, bro. You guys don't have top individual players in the best in the world, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but do you know what? Let me also tell you something. This whole let me also be honest. This Liverpool side, it's not like even mentality. Liverpool side is Klopp is smart. He's not like Pep. Pep, he's got technical players. Do you know what Klopp has? Klopp has killers. Those guys are killers. Those front of Liverpool, Diaz and them. Klopp just knows how to sniff killers. First of all, we used to say, oh, when Firmino and Mane get old and Salah get old, these guys will struggle. Guess what he decided to do? He went to find Jota and Diaz, and he's got Origi as a secret weapon. That's why you have to That's why I disagree. Let me just say one thing. That's why in that Villarreal game, I knew that if Diaz or Jota or Jota was on the pitch, Diaz or Origi goes in, they're scoring. I give Klopp credit for that. He's got killers. He knows how to. He picks forwards who are killers. While Pep picks forwards who are technical. Have you noticed that he picks very technical players? Go ahead.
You know what? Sorry to interrupt you, but my thing is, right, Pat, I don't think so. Liverpool is all about the killers. They have that enigma. They have that fine belief in that club.
They have a balance. We have a balance. We have Thiago.
Wait. I'm talking about intangibles. What Liverpool have intangibles, we have seen in the past many times against Barcelona, against AC Milan in the final. Bro, we have seen that. You know what I mean? So I was not surprised for Liverpool to come and kill the game against Villarreal. You know what I mean, bro? Yeah. You might be right tactically that the Klopp has killers and all, but honestly, even in the wildest dream, I cannot see Liverpool bottling this game. They can lose. Liverpool can lose badly, 2-0, 3-0. Like even we can lose 2-0, 3-0, 4-0. Right? That's not the point. The point is, but once the game is in your hand, I cannot see Liverpool what do you call it?
Bottle it,
you know what I mean?
PSG or something.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm trying? This is what I'm trying to say. If all I'm saying is
Mahrez isn't a killer.
He is. Yeah, but it's one man. But what I'm trying to say is, if you look at our first leg, just imagine if our front was those killers from Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? They're not doing that waste time where Foden was trying to pass it to Bernardo.
Foden missed the open chance.
Like passing to Bernardo in the box. I'm not making an excuse, but I'm just trying to say I think next season I think that's the reason why Pep is doing this clean out.
Yeah, he needs Haaland,
I think Raheem is on his way. There's a lot of people who are on their way out. I think I've noticed the players that we are being linked with are players that are able to score and clinical. So maybe we'll see next season. But look, let me be honest with you. I am still gobsmacked. I knew that Madrid has got this power of theirs, but today, I can't believe this. I couldn't believe that. I was like, no way. I was like, no fucking way. I sat here, I was like, no fucking way it's happening. When Rodrigo scored, I was like, no way they're going to do this. No way.
They did it after the 90s. Like, bro, that's crazy.
Mohamed, Madrid only had 3 shots on target and 3 goals.
Bro, that's the most lethal, bro. And Ruben Diaz is a coward. When we really look at it, his defensive style, he just bends over. Even for Portugal, I always see the way he defends, he bends over backwards.
Mohamed, for me, Ruben Diaz, what I thought, okay, this guy might be upcoming Elkov, Ramos, Maldini,
he's a coward.
To be honest, I thought all these great center backs. But to be honest, bro, I think so that 2020-21 Euros,
that era died of center backs. That era died.
But that's not point, bro. Because Ruben Diaz was good. Let me finish. Let me finish, bro. Because Ruben Diaz was there. Because he was doing something happened wrong mentally. The Man City was switched off. I don't know how you can switch off in such a 2 minutes, bro.
Even Ruben Diaz, I've been analyzing him even for Portugal. his
Yeah.
technique in defending is put my arms behind my back and show my ass. Like he just bends backwards. Like he just like I'm not even trying to be rude. Like his defensive technique is put my hands behind my back and turn my head towards my own goalkeeper. Like that's what he does, and he bends over. Like he puts his leg down and like it's like he thinks
Bro,
it's a low driven shot.
but to be honest, the most disappointing, like if I would be a City fan, I would be disappointed with KDB, bro, because that was your star man, bro. I
No, that's
wanted him to
Pep's
show
fault.
up. Bro, he did nothing in this game, bro.
That's true. That's
Yeah,
true.
Yeah,
he
did nothing.
he started very well and just completely ran out of air and started walking. I
Yeah,
don't know.
but Pep should have rested him for the league game. Like, why? Like, you could have handled. Who did you even play? You was it Leeds? You beat them 3-0.
Yeah, he didn't play.
But he was on the bench. He was on the bench though. He was on the bench.
He was on the
So
bench.
he rested and he was still out of gas.
I don't know.
Yeah,
You know what? I think he's carrying. I think he's carrying an injury.
Yeah, KDB is not fully fit though. He's not fully fit.
Yeah, I think he's not fully because
Yeah,
he
he's not fully
played the game before Leeds with injection.
No, but
He had an
Casemiro
injection on the
pocketed
knee.
him, bro. Casemiro, bro.
Oh, yeah,
I told you,
Casemiro's
Casemiro,
like
bro,
animal,
pocketed
bro.
KDB, bro. I knew it, bro. Because
Bro,
if
I
Casemiro
said
this
it on
game,
the
bro,
other stream.
yeah,
go
bro.
ahead.
No, bro, I've seen Casemiro pocketing peak Messi, bro. So who the fuck
Bro,
is it? All
exactly.
the other players,
Bro,
man.
PSG,
Yeah.
Lelta, LSG, Lelta was saying Casemiro is overrated. Casemiro is one of the best CDMs on the planet, bro.
Like, bro,
I don't
it's-
understand what people.
Bro, you know, the problem with Casemiro is that I'll tell you, man, because we are not playing that system, bro. Under Zidane's system, bro, and when our players will peak, bro, oh my god.
Bro,
Oh,
Casemiro is
anyways,
the
those times are
nucleus,
past,
bro.
man. Yeah,
Yeah.
those times are past, man. Yeah.
Casemiro is
bro.
the most underrated midfielder. Like it's
But
not even about on the ball.
Muhammad. But what do you think about final, bro? Final is interesting, bro.
We're gonna talk about that later. Let me come to the
Can I ask a question to the people who are neutrals
Yeah,
now?
continue.
So looking at this Man City team, obviously now they've started going in the semis and finals. Like I'm thinking, if he restructures, let's say Haaland comes in, he restructures, like I don't know, I don't get it. Now I'm asking myself, I think it was a mistake for us to reach the final last season, because now I'm like, where is the way forward? But obviously, as I mentioned before, Man United and Chelsea reached these stages and also got disappointed. But a lot of people keep texting me saying, if we want to use the UCL, we should get rid of Pep Guardiola. But Pep Guardiola is the best coach Man City has ever seen.
Yeah.
So where are we going? City fire Pep Guardiola. Where does City go? Where does City go?
No. I think the issue. Let me speak a little bit.
Abdullah, let me just say one thing quickly. Yeah, if Chelsea would have gone through, would have beaten us, bro, Man City is ripping them apart, bro. The way Man City plays, bro. Chelsea couldn't handle, bro. Because okay, you can say that you have beaten them in the final, bro, but this season they have made the shit out of you, bro. Abdullah, bro.
Yeah,
so you
Exactly.
Chelsea fans have to
They
be
beat
quiet,
them
bro.
1-0 both times,
Have they
bro.
really?
Even without Rodri.
Just 1-0.
Yeah, they've beaten
Yeah,
us 1-0.
yeah, but it's the same thing in the final. But that's the thing is mentally, City don't know how to do it when it matters, bro. They lost to you 1-0 in the final, but then after the final, they played like it was a Champions League final for the Premier League games. But you can't execute that in the UCL final. But
Yeah,
you can
but my
execute that
question
in the
is-
Premier League games.
Yeah, but my question is, like, even though they played, like, as you said, like it's a Champions League final, how many goals did they score?
But all they need is 1-0
And it was a
to win in the
deflection.
final.
The first game at Stamford Bridge was a deflection.
Was a
The
deflection.
second one, Kepa was in
True.
goal.
Yeah, but we're looking at the game overall. What he means is like, look,
Yeah, but this
this is what I told people when they said, "Oh, that first leg against Madrid, you guys were on fire." I was like, "No, man, this is not the City.
Yeah,
when
Patrick
City is
was
on
right.
fire, when
Patrick
City
was
is on
right.
when City is on fire, yeah, even Chelsea fans, even though they lost 1-0, if you ask an honest Chelsea fan, they'll tell you that we were beaten. We were beaten mentally, like we did to United, where we beat them 2-0. But how mentally we drained them. But
Bro,
that's how.
Man
That's,
City
so
has
he's right.
destroyed Chelsea,
So
bro.
this guy is right.
Add one more point to that, bro. Man City has destroyed Chelsea 6-0, bro. Okay, you can say Antonio Conte
Exactly.
did, right?
I said
Bro,
this
they
on
have beaten
AK's
Chelsea
stream.
a lot of time, bro. Bro,
Exactly.
that final goes to Pep Guardiola loss, man. That's
Exactly,
final on
bro.
Pep
Yeah,
Guardiola,
I
that's
said
man.
this-
him.
I
That's
said
him.
this
was
on
that
the
the same
AK's
Chelsea
team.
though? Was
I
that the
said
same
this-
Chelsea that went to the same?
No, but they have a rich
Final.
history to beat you, man. They have rich history of
Yeah.
beating you, man.
Bro,
you know what I mean?
I
Yeah, we
said
have a
this.
rich history of beating them. It's just
No,
like
no. I mean,
different-
lately they have destroyed you, man. You haven't destroyed them
Yeah,
lately.
I said
We
this.
beat them
I
in the
said this
UCL
on the
final.
other.
We beat them in the UCL final. So
Yeah, you beat them in the most important stage. But
exactly.
City beat you 6-0 the season before.
Mohamed, because
Uh,
City they are a well-drilled team. A well-drilled
Yeah,
team.
yeah.
So
They're
I
a
know
well-drilled team, but they don't know how to perform when it counts. They lost to you when it
Mhm.
counted, when
Yeah.
their history was on the line. But
Yeah.
they beat you 6-0 the season before and beat you
Under
1-0
Sarri,
two
yeah.
times. They
They
beat
beat
you
us under
1-0.
Lampard too.
Exactly. And they beat you 1-0 two times the season
Yeah.
after, but
Yeah.
not in that time in the final. They beat you
I agree.
1-0 two times and
Mhm.
6-0 the season before, but they lost to you 1-0 in the final.
Mohammed, because this is
And
my
the
question.
loss was
Okay,
3 times that season.
You know
Yeah.
the fun about Mohammed. This is my question to Pep now. My issue with that is I've been saying it for a very long time. I only saw him did it once. That
One
was
second. Abdullah. Let me talk to this guy, Emmy, bro. Emmy, I've heard the last time because I didn't get the time, bro. Why are you spreading lies that hatred didn't allow me in this hangouts and all? Do you want me to show you the DMs? How many times hatred has sent me the link from the front, from up frontly? Why you were lying last time about me? Huh?
Sorry?
Last time you lied on the hangouts when I was in Abdullah's hangout that hatred didn't allow me, is not allowing me on the hatred hangouts and all this bullshit, right?
Could you just
You are telling all those crap, bro. Why you doing that? Why you were so cocky and why you so troublemaker against me? What I did to you, man?
Could you like sort this out? You know,
See,
backstage.
No,
Mutar,
I'm a big man. I'm a big man.
Hold on.
Mutar, but this isn't the time for it. Like you can sort this out.
Mutar,
No,
backstage.
bro,
I
but
don't
that
know-
wasn't
I don't
time.
know- I don't know how
Bro,
old
you're
you
spreading
are.
lies. Bro, you're
I
spreading
don't know how
lies.
old
You were
you
spreading
are,
lies,
but
bro. You were spreading lies. You were spreading lies, bro. Do you want me to show you the DMs? How many times hatred has sent me the link to join his channel? Bro, I don't have time, bro. I don't have time, bro.
You can't come here and disrespect me on this hangout. It's
Bro,
on
you did that. You did that
And
same
you
thing. You were
guys
lying
just
against
lose
me.
out.
You were lying against me.
Hey, you disrespected
Let's move on.
everybody on this hangout.
Let me continue after.
No, sure. All right. I was gonna say for the difference with Madrid when they play Champions League's Madrid's level raises way higher when it comes
Yeah.
to Champions League. But with Man City, their level doesn't get higher. Their level goes high when it's Premier League games. So you know how
Mohammed, because I noticed something about this Man City team, and it made me like, because when they scored that Mahrez goal, I was like, it's over. But when Camavinga and Rodrigo came in, I was like, I'm seeing something. I'm seeing a little bit different in Ancelotti that Pep is not doing. Ancelotti switched formation from a 4-3-3 to a 4-1-4-1 formation.
Yeah.
And when Rodrigo came in, when Rodrigo and Camavinga came in,
It changed. I said Camavinga should have started. Camavinga should have started for Cruz, and it should have been Camavinga, Modric, and Casemiro with Valverde as the winger to help in the midfield battle and help Modric as a creative player and not have defensive responsibilities, so he could just create and not worry about going back.
Yeah, but Mohammed, the last 2 Champions League, let's say games, Camavinga has come on and changed the game, and he's increased the tempo. So for me, it's like Ancelotti, don't fix what's not broken. Keep that.
It worked anyways, whether he started or not. The game plan. Oh my God, it's unbelievable. Like it was after the game was done, and they somehow folded in injury time. And you know what's even crazier? Just the presence of Vinicius made Walker injure himself because the intensity was just too high. Vinicius was just going at him relentlessly. Walker was just not able to stay on the pitch. You can't, bro. Vinicius is just young and energetic. He's one of the most exciting wingers. Like he's one of the most slept on wingers.
Mohammed, but the funny part about it is the Vinicius of last season in different than Vinicius of
Vinicius.
And I said it to
different.
I told it to Lacoba. Ancelotti knows how to improve player. I'm gonna give him that. For me, it's one of the best amount of improving player because as the Chelsea fans, I've seen it does it to Nicolas Anelka and Didier Drogba, pairing them together, and those work in 2010, 2009-10 when we won the Premier League title. He also did it in Everton, Calvert-Lewin, Richarlison, Alan. See, he knows how to improve player.
He knows how to improve players. Now. And even I was saying it the other time when people were saying, Patrick was like, I'm not gonna disrespect Patrick, but Patrick was saying, what's Casemiro gonna do? This, and that. And I'm like, bro, don't sleep on Casemiro. That's number one. And number two, you guys didn't face peak Vinny. Vinny this season is peak Vinny, bro. Like you guys faced Vinny last time. That was donkey Vinicius.
I wonder what he's gonna do to Alexander Arnold in the
I don't, bro. I hope Joe Gomez. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know how Klopp's gonna handle Vinicius. Vinicius, bro. If you're telling me Diaz or Vinicius, Vinicius has the finishing touch. Diaz is quality as well, but Vinicius is built different for these games. He even said it on Twitter. Remontada, bro. Vinicius is built for these games, bro. He's starting to buy into the mentality, bro. Like he didn't,
Just
bro.
imagine
He
Kylian
said it
Mbappe and
before.
Vinicius. Just imagine Kylian Mbappe and Vinicius in the same team with Benzema.
Oh, bro, and Benzema linking up. Oh my, it's gonna be carnage. That's why if there's gonna be any opportunity for us to win, we have to beat Madrid now.
And Madrid
Because
have never lost in
after
the
that,
final before. They have never
Madrid
lost
are
in the
gonna
final.
set up shop in that final, bro. It's about who can beat them. And bro, Mbappe, Benzema, and Vinicius. Come on, you may as well put the forfeit rule. Whoever makes that final, bro. Bro,
Yeah.
Amy, give me a
what are
take
you gonna
on
do? What are you gonna, bro? Vinicius with the pace, and Mbappe with the pace. Bro, Benzema could just smoke a cigar and just through pass it left and right without even looking. He could just close his eyes with the cigar. Through pass, through pass,
SSB,
through
I'm
pass.
not sure about this. Amy, give me your take on this match. Who do you blame Pep? Do you blame the player mentality? What is going on?
Both.
Because last season they lost
No.
the UCL final to Chelsea, and this season again in
Yeah.
Bernabeu. Because I told Carl last week, I said
Yeah.
when we did, remember when we did, I said
Mm-hmm.
you know right off, man, Madrid. As long as you have Benzema in that team,
Mm-hmm.
you have a chance. And it is Santiago
Yeah,
Bernabeu.
yeah.
Carl was like, they've done it before because Pep Guardiola knows how to win in Bernabeu. And I said,
Yeah.
there's one thing in Bernabeu that every other stadium doesn't have: the crowd.
Yeah.
That is number one. And that stadium, Madrid himself, the name scares a lot of people a lot.
Yeah.
You have to respect that thing. That is a special thing.
Bro,
That
and
Madrid name,
KDB went back into his shell. KDB went back into his shell. He was on smoke the first game. And then
I
now,
think he's injured though. That's the thing. I think
I mean,
he's
maybe
carrying
you might be
something.
onto something. You might be onto something.
Yeah,
bro,
yeah,
because there's no way,
KDB was not fully fit,
bro. There's no way KDB should have been subbed off.
give
Like
me your take on that.
he had to be injured.
Yeah,
Like, there's no way.
he was injured. He was carrying an injury. That's why he didn't play on
Yeah.
Saturday. Anyway, let me just give my take, right?
Yeah.
You see the Santiago Bernabeu. It's where the shrine of this competition lives, right? This competition actually, the cups are buried under that stadium. Like, it's that stadium where it's not over until it's over. Today,
Yeah.
it showed again
That's
today.
crazy, man.
It showed, and guess what? It was the 90th minute. The fourth official barely just lifted the plaque and said, "We have 6 minutes to go." Immediately, they turned the ball over.
They
won
turned the gas
ball,
up.
They
Yeah.
won the ball and attacked Man City and scored.
Bro, and you know what's funny as well? Bro, the way this is like football, it's football gods, bro. The way Carvajal, he was about to fall on his ass, bro.
When he crossed that ball,
Bro, it's crazy. He was off balance. He was about to fall on his ass. And
As
the
soon
football
as-
gods kept him up. The football gods kept him on balance, and then he delivered a cross, which scraped the top of the head of Asensio
Abdullah,
and still
I'll be
went
right
into
back.
the goal.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, because Mohamed, see, this thing about Madrid is they're a special team. They're very, very special. And people may say it's all about luck. For me, I believe in luck.
You
and
make
also-
your own luck, though. Madrid makes their own luck.
Exactly. That's exactly where I was going. Because when
Yeah.
Chelsea played Madrid in Bernabeu, where there were chances.
Yeah. Benzema
We
made
had
his
our
own
chances.
luck, pressing Eder Mendy, pressing Rudiger.
And
Bro.
Donnarumma.
Oh yeah, Donnarumma. He's making his own luck. Benzema made his team press. He was like, "Come on, let's go, press high."
That is the mentality you need in a team.
Yes.
Every top team.
Yes.
That is what Man City doesn't have.
Yeah,
That's
That's
the
mentality.
wild card. Nobody could plan for a player like that. It's
Yeah.
hard to.
I think
How-
there's two different mentalities. There's the one that comes from the coach and one that comes from the players.
When the
Yeah.
player-
The one thing that Real Madrid always have is they always have two, both all the
On-field
time,
generals.
every single time. The three Champions Leagues. I don't need to tell Ronaldo, Sergio Ramos, Marcelo, Cancelo,
Yeah.
this is an important game. They know it's
Yeah,
an
yeah.
important game. They
They're
can coach
they're your on the
themselves.
field. They're your on the field generals. Like
Exactly.
it's like
they can coach
Zidane.
themselves.
Yeah. You already
Yeah.
respect Zidane, but you respect your teammates as well. It's like you put that extra effort in, like your life depends on it, because Your generals, they expect that much out of you because even Ramos in the La Decima season, bro, when any player would have folded and just like he's dead, nerves just getting to him. Ramos stood there, jumped over a player that's 3 inches taller than him. The ball sailed over Bale, and he just put it. And Courtois was the goalkeeper as well, 6'6". And Ramos is 6 foot on the dot, bro.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
Something about this team is just
that is why
not explainable.
Mohamed, that is the reason I don't want to face them in the final because
bro, I'm scared in that final, bro. You think I think we have a chance against peak Vinny and Benzema?
No, Vinicius and Alexander Arnold. Oh my god,
bro. People be saying, "Oh, Virgil doesn't sweat," bro. Virgil's gonna wish he sweated, bro. Like it doesn't matter how much Virgil sweats. Benzema gonna just, bro. Out of the craziest thing, Benzema's just gonna score a header, bro. Benzema's accuracy from his head is damn near better than Salah's left foot, bro. And I'm not even trying to be funny, bro. Like just from his head alone. So imagine his IQ, the way he reads the game, bro.
Well, he missed chances today, though. He missed chances today.
Today, but look at the bro. But these guys never say die. We have to get, bro. You know how much goals we have to get, and they still aren't gonna die. They're still gonna push it close.
And for me, this season they have the best goalkeeper in world football.
Bro. What our responsibility? We have to get 4 goals for us to even have a chance at staying alive. 4 goals. Mohamed, I'm not even trying to be funny because Trent is a 2-goal tax. Trent Alexander-Arnold is a 2-goal tax. That means we're already down 2 goals before the whistle, before the game started, bro. Bro, against Vinicius, we're already 2 goals down, so we have to score 4 goals plus Benzema as well, bro. We have to damn near, bro. 4 goals is minimum. 6 goals is maximum for us to have our name on that trophy.
I don't think you need 4 goals. I just think you need to just control the game from minute 1.
Yeah,
minute
I agree.
Nakoba. Minute 1 to
Liverpool cannot control game. Man City can.
Yeah, Man City could control the game, and even they got donkey. They got destroyed. They got
what
violated.
I mean by control is like be on top. Just be able to contain Real Madrid.
Yeah, but the issue is if we had Tchouaméni.
Let me give you an understand. The problem between Man City and Madrid and Liverpool is Man City knows how to keep the ball.
Exactly. Liverpool don't. We like to play. We like to play. We like to play rock and roll. Basketball.
Liverpool go all out game pressing, and if you use Liverpool on the counter attacking,
exactly. We like to play basketball, and that's dangerous.
For me, Villarreal yesterday. If they were more clinical enough yesterday, they would have
if that's Madrid, we lose the basketball game. Simple.
If that was Madrid, I'm telling you, they're scoring 3 or 4 goals.
Bro, Liverpool, that's the thing with Liverpool. We've seen it against Chelsea this season. 2-0 down, and then Chelsea scored 2. Bro, we play our rock and roll style. That's the death of us. The way we play basketball, we need 4 goals just because of our play style, bro. We play basketball like, oh, we'll take advantage and then we'll let some chaos ensue. No, bro. In a Champions League final, we can't play chaos ball. We can't play chaos ball with peak Vinny, Benzema. You can't play chaos ball with peak Vinny. Peak Vinny's gonna violate Trent Alexander-Arnold, bro. We're already 2 goals down before 3 weeks even happened, bro. We're 2 goals down. We have to find our tactics to play what kind of goals we're gonna create because we already conceded 2 goals. We have to find out how we're gonna score 4. We have to find out how we're gonna score 4.
Something I like about Madrid. They have their moments. They pick their moments. They just don't go all out and press you. They know when to press and when to absorb the pressure. They have that. See, that moment is what killed Man City today. Man City total outplayed Madrid. You see those 1 chances Madrid had? That was Rodrigo. Boom. That was the first goal.
And you guys
the second goal was 92 minutes. Boom. That was the second goal.
Exactly.
They had that moment. Imagine Vinicius scored in the first second half. That's he missed. Just imagine he scored that goal. It would have been in different matches entirely.
Bro,
and that was Benzema.
City are known for controlling games. They play controlling games week in, week out. When you watch Liverpool and you watch Man City, you're more likely to concede if you're Liverpool rather than Man City because Man City don't let you get your foot on the ball. But Liverpool try to do this. Oh, we're gonna take this possession for granted. You come at us, and you guys won't be able to break us down.
Yeah.
But no, you can't play that kind of game with Madrid, bro. You cannot play like that with Madrid because they have the weapons. They have the Vinicius Jr. We're not playing against Vinicius Jr. under Zidane. We're playing Ancelotti Vinny, bro.
He's
We
improving a
cannot
lot.
play this.
His decision making
Bro,
is
he's-
one-on-one.
Bro, his decision making went from 0 to 100. It's maxed out. His decision making is perfect. He knows how to find Benzema. He doesn't even act greedy, bro. He looks for Benzema because he looks up to Benzema. He respects
And that was
Benzema.
what, see, that was
He's
what
a young
Man City
player.
Mohamed, that was what Man City was cutting off in the first half and second half because when Vinicius Junior was dribbling, he was looking for Benzema. Man City was like,
Yeah.
from him to Benzema, we're gonna cut off the Benzema shot. I
Yeah,
think the
yeah.
mistake Man City made was they don't know how to mark when
Yeah,
Rodrigo
the
came in.
mistake is they left Walker on Vinny 1v1 in situations, and that affected Walker injury-wise.
And Walker was even injured, so it wasn't.
Yeah, he was
they-
already
they had
injured.
to
You
take
needed
a
to
risk
help.
on him. They had to
Exactly.
take a risk
Yo,
on him.
Abdullah, let
Exactly.
me talk about on this 2 games, man, because we got a lot to dissect. When this initially
I'll
drew,
come back. Tomorrow we're gonna run. You know we're gonna run tomorrow.
yeah, we're going to rant. Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna talk.
Tomorrow, just
But-
relax.
But for this game, it's like when this draw came in, I was like, this is the perfect team to against Man City
Manchester City.
because they're complete opposites in how they
They have a
roll.
focal point. Yeah.
It's just like with Real Madrid, they can somehow coach themselves.
Yeah.
Ancelotti doesn't need to do much.
That's bad.
They can somehow coach themselves to do,
They have the generals. Yeah.
Exactly. And that's what you need in Champions League. It's like,
Yeah.
look at that Chelsea squad in 2012. That is the worst squad I've ever seen to play for
Exactly.
Chelsea. But
Drogba's a general, bro. Drogba out of the blue. That's why, as much as I'm a big Salah fan, I can't rate Salah over Drogba. Drogba is different, bro. Drogba away from
Abdullahi.
home. Away from
Abdullahi.
home, bro. Bro,
I'm not
Drogba away
saying
from
it.
home in Bayern's
I'm keeping
backyard.
it. Like,
Bro,
I'm keeping
Drogba,
it.
bro, you cannot underestimate the power of what Drogba did, bro. In Bayern's backyard, header to save his team's bollocks, to even give them an opportunity, bro. Bro, Salah hasn't had that Drogba moment. Don't tell me that penalty against Bottleham top Spurs, bro. Bottleham,
I didn't even
Bottle
watch that
Spurs.
final.
Bro. What's that? What, bro?
Mohammed, I'm telling you now, I didn't even watch that final. The minute I heard that Tottenham were in a final,
Exactly.
like,
It
you
was
can say-
bottler versus bottler, bro.
it was like, yo, what's the point?
Bro,
Let me just see the Liverpool
bro,
celebrations afterwards.
Exactly. Bro, I rate this Champions League against, if we beat Madrid, I rate this one higher than that one because that's a bottler versus bottler final. It's about who's going to bottle worse. We were both bottlers, bro. Everybody, bro, Liverpool was a bottling club. Tottenham was a bottling club. Bro, at the end of the day, I can't rate that final more than this. I want us to win this. That other final was a Make-A-Wish final, bro. I want to beat Madrid, bro. I don't care about beating
But the
Bottleham.
problem is, but Mohamed, the problem is now you are facing the Madrid who doesn't give up.
Exactly.
You are facing a
That's
team
why
that
I'm
who
gonna
has
feel
won
so
the
proud.
Champions League 13 times and knows how to win.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
I'm telling people, I keep telling people,
Okay, I'm back.
Liverpool that, and I keep telling people, as long as there is Benzema, you have a
Yeah, as
chance.
long as that's my fear, bro. People are
As
sleeping
long
on
as there's
Benzema,
Benzema,
Bro.
you have a chance.
bro.
See.
As long as you have, bro. Benzema has something that nobody, bro. Benzema's a focal point where it's like, bro, you could count on Benzema. Look, I'm a Liverpool fan, and even I'm not biased enough to say, oh, you can count on Salah in a Champions League final, bro. You
Nah,
can
he
count
was
on
poor last game.
Benzema.
Mohamed Salah, you know what Salah said yesterday? I want to play Madrid again.
Exactly.
And
I want to play Madrid. Are you sure?
But you
Are
know
you
something?
sure?
Madrid has never lost a Champions League final.
Exactly, bro. Salah said, "I want Madrid." Are you sure?
Yeah, he said
Bro,
it yesterday. He said
bro,
it
be
yesterday.
careful what you wish for, Salah. Bro, be careful what you wish for because this can make or break you, bro.
Because
Bro,
but
you-
the only
But
If
Mohammed,
you don't
as a
turn
Liverpool
up-
fan, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead,
Has Salah ever performed in a final?
bro. He hasn't. He got a little gimme penalty, bro. Bro, Mane won that for you, and when it mattered, Mane's the one who scored against Madrid, bro.
Because
You
I was
scored a
thinking about it.
penalty.
When was the last time Salah actually did
Bro,
something?
and
Even in AFCON.
even this season, bro, I'm Egyptian. I'm a Salah guy, and I don't like when people say Salah performed this season. Bro, it's like Harry Kane. I don't rate Queen Lizzie's stats in the Premier League. We have to win.
Where's Blue Eyes? I know Blue Eyes in this team, baby.
Bro, we need to win, bro. Fuck the goals and assists. Who the fuck asked for a golden boot? I want the Champions League against Madrid. Fuck the golden boot.
You're asking a very tough.
Bro, I'm not
That's
saying
the
we're
world,
I'm
man.
not bro, I'm not saying we're gonna win it. I'm saying stop sucking Salah's dick for getting goals in a Premier League, bro. Bro, suck his dick after he does something in a final, bro.
Oh god.
Bro, he hasn't done nothing yet, bro.
Oh,
Because
man.
Mohammed, because yesterday
I won't talk about
watching
this
it,
game,
I
but
was watching
I'll let
BT
you guys know.
and I took off my TV because I was very annoyed yesterday when
Yeah, it's biased, bro.
Michael Owen was like, Van Dijk is the best. He's the best center back in the
Exactly,
world.
bro.
I was
Oh
like,
my
wait, Michael Owen. Have you watched Paulo Maldini? Have you watched Lucifer Ramos? Have you
He
watched
played
Pepe?
against-
Exactly,
he played
bro.
against those players.
You know these Queen Lizzie merchants, bro. That they pretend like this Madrid team already won this Champions League this season against Madrid. Talk like this after we beat a gargantuan team like Madrid. Don't talk on these players like they beaten Real Madrid in a Champions League final. We still haven't completed that task, and you're talking about us like we're Xavi, Iniesta. Sergio Ramos, Cristiano Ronaldo, Benzema, Bale, Neymar, Messi, Suarez in their peaks. Bro, we still haven't proven that. The most we've proven is beating Bottle Spurs, bro, by penalty tags. Like, let's not pretend, bro. Why are you guys so biased, like, about this team? Look, I love my team. I want them to win. I want to come back and be like, we are the best team in the world. But after we win the Champions League, not because of Queen Lizzie fucking golden boots and assist stats and all that shit.
As the Liverpool fans, I don't want to watch the final. I don't
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
watch Vinicius Junior and Trent Alexander-Arnold. I'm not
Look,
watching
bro.
that.
Look, for me,
That,
I'm not one of them arrogant guys. Like, for me, it's still a point where I will sacrifice I'll give this FA Cup, bro. You guys can
Oh,
have the
thank
FA
you.
Cup.
Oh,
thank you very
City
much.
can have the
Thank you.
Premier
Thank you.
League.
We need something. We need
Bro,
something.
you guys can have the FA Cup.
We need something after the season.
Bro.
See, I've been down since
Bro.
that Madrid recently just killed me.
Bro, I kind of feel for you
I've been
guys.
sick since
Bro,
last week. I've
bro.
been sick. I just started to do a stream today.
Bro,
Because
I kind of feel for you guys. The whole Abramovich thing is so
it's coming
it's
to
so
an end.
sad for you guys because, bro, honestly, with Rudiger and all these things, it's kind of sad for you guys. I feel for you guys, honestly, because I fuck with Chelsea, bro. I don't mind them being up there with us because I don't want City to keep fucking racking up these Premier Leagues, bro. I don't mind Chelsea, like. And
We need to be
it's
talking
just-
about these Premier Leagues, man.
Man.
Because Man City have caught up
I
with
think.
us.
I think today, right? It's very clear the Premier League is an overrated league.
No, it's not.
and that's a
It's
fact.
not overrated.
It's not overrated.
It's that Pep,
overrated.
bro.
This is Pep and it's Egypt.
You know
mindset.
why? You know why people think it's
Pep-
overrated? It's
Pep
because
is about to win his fourth Premier League
no,
title
but that's
in 5 years.
that's my point. That's my point. Pep is destroying football with his money, with his sports washing, bro. If Pep actually,
what does sports washing mean?
sports washing means that he's basically telling the owner, piss gold for me, and I'm gonna buy everything with the gold piss that you pissed for me. I'm gonna just keep using the gold. Give me gold, and I'm gonna buy whatever I want.
Why you bring this boy from Abdullahi?
Bro, all this extra money, bro. These guys are
No, he's spitting facts, Abdullahi. He's
Bro,
spitting facts.
this guy,
I like someone that is very, very
bro.
vocal.
This guy, bro. I'm a non-biased guy. I'm not biased towards Liverpool. I support Liverpool, but I'm not gonna suck people dick and dick ride people and hype up our own team. I'll only hype these guys up. They're bums until they win the Champions League final, bro. These guys are bums until we beat Madrid in that final. I don't care. I don't care what none of us are saying. Thiago's only a beast if he wins us that Champions League final.
But you know, I don't want to talk about the final yet. I want to talk about this game first.
Yeah, I agree. We're gonna talk about this game, but with the Premier League,
let me just talk about this.
Yeah,
game
go
first,
ahead,
right?
go ahead.
You can go, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
This particular game, Abdullahi and guys, right?
Mhm.
It just showed me that to win this tournament, I've been watching this tournament since 1990. I won't lie. I actually went back in time. Nobody has won this tournament if your team does not have a soul. This Manchester City team does not have a soul. It doesn't.
Yeah, it's
They
PSG.
play-
It's
they
PSG
play
in,
like
in
robots.
England.
They play
Exactly,
like
Emmy.
robots.
This is why I hate Man City, man.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
They
just
play like robots, Abdullahi. Today,
Yeah,
they were
Yeah.
2 goals up in this tie with just 1 minute of regulation time left to go.
they just had to survive injury time without conceding, bro.
They just
And they
didn't-
choke.
They just didn't need to do anything. Just hold the ball. Hold the ball.
Yeah.
Hold the ball.
And then Grealish coming on as a sub is the one who got
But you
cooked
know,
by
but you know,
Carvajal.
but you know what happened today? And what it shows is this competition is a
You can't buy it. You can't buy this
it's a
competition.
spirit.
It's the best competition in the
This-
world.
This competition actually is
And you
the
know,
most-
Emmy, you know what?
it's
You
the
know what?
most
You know what?
difficult
This
competition to win in the
you know what
world.
UEFA also did? Them scrapping that away goals really help a lot.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
But,
Bro,
Really
even
help a lot.
if they didn't scrape away goals at regulation time today, Madrid would have gone through because they scored 3 and they scored 3 away and it was 5-5 at the end of regulation time.
Yeah.
Madrid
Yeah.
would have gone through if it was
Yeah.
away goals, right?
yeah,
So
yeah.
the away goals didn't even help Man City. It was
Bro, I'm telling you, bro, Miley Cyrus
What?
flop, bro. Miley Cyrus Foden flop, bro. Miley Cyrus Foden flop, bro. He's over here kicking at 5'8" Carvajal, bro. Bro, Carvajal's 5'8". The portero Courtois is on the floor from a post shot from Mahrez. And Miley Cyrus kicks it right at a 5'8" player when he has the whole goal to aim at, bro. The whole goal. And you kick it at a
Emmy.
5'8" player, bro. He's not even 6 foot. He's 5'8", bro. You have the whole goal. Go
Emmy,
ahead,
to
go ahead.
go to your point about Man City.
Blue Eyes is here.
My guy, Blue Eyes,
Emmy, just to go.
See,
on that
let me
point,
let me
I
say- let me
I
let me
don't
let me
know.
let me just say
I
let me
have
just say
the
now
blue
that
eyes.
Black is here, let me just say this, right?
Mm.
Today, Man City lacked what we used to call on the streets, idea ball. Idea ball.
Yeah.
That's what we call idea ball. There's a time that you just have to come together and say, hey, let's just stick together, no space between us. Let us see if they can break us down.
Mhm.
Yeah, you know what it is?
Blue Eyes, I need an apology. Now I told you, Blue Eyes.
And
Remember I
it's
said
fine.
Blue
And
Eyes.
you know what's funny too?
My apology. I
Yeah,
need a
yeah.
double space, 12 points.
Oh, today,
12
today,
phone double. I told you. Remember I said this. Madrid having Benzema. For me, Benzema is
Yeah,
key.
that's the difference maker.
Because
And
Man
you
City
know
doesn't
what's
have a
funny?
striker. If you have Benzema, you can win
Yeah,
any
yeah.
matches.
You-
now
you
because
have
know
a-
the
do you
league
know
like-
what? Do you know what Ancelotti said today? He said that during halftime, they watched all their comebacks in this competition, and
Wow.
they said there will be another one tonight. That's how they came
Wow.
out in that second
Yeah,
half.
And you
And
know
if you
what's
look at
funny?
that second half, if
He
not for
changed his
Vinicius,
play.
Vinicius should have scored that first. in that
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah,
He
facts.
should have scored. He
Mhm.
should. As soon
And
as I saw the
you know what's
second half,
funny?
You know
City-
what? Wait, you know what?
Yeah,
As
go
soon
ahead,
as I
go
saw the second half start, I said, "What's happening to Man City?
Exactly.
Have
Once
they
they folded,
lost?
they folded.
What is it? Well, you know what it is, right, Abdullahi? Is the experience of this tournament.
Yeah.
This tournament is a very difficult tournament to win. You
Very
cannot
good.
just show up. You
I mean,
you can go and buy
I
everybody you want
thank
to
God
buy.
that we were a champion last season. I thank
At
God.
least.
We saved football.
With Timo Werner.
At least we are
Timo
staying
Werner.
for the next 5 years. Yes.
Mhm.
Because guess what? It's hard in this tournament to come to the final. To
Mhm.
come to the final of this tournament back to back, man, you got to be a special team.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to be a special team. I
Very
won't lie
special.
to you.
Mhm.
Today, Ancelotti showed us that I am the master of this tournament. I won it 3
Yeah,
times.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
I've won this 3 times, and I'm about to win it the 4th time. And
Mhm.
guess what? He makes it look so simple. He's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
doing. He's not.
Those tactical changes
He's not
were
doing
huge.
triangles no.
Yeah.
He tells his boys
He
what to
brought
do.
on Rodrigo and Camavinga, and that
And
two
that
changes
changed the game.
changed the match
Yeah,
entirely.
it
Yeah,
changed
it
the
changed the
game.
game. It
Yeah,
changed
yeah.
the game. Camavinga
Yeah, yeah.
sat back.
Because he
Camavinga
took off
now.
what's called
Cruz, that bum
Cruz
Cruz.
and Casemiro,
and
and he
Casemiro.
took Camavinga. You be the distributor of the, because if you look at the first goal Madrid score, it was Camavinga to Benzema to Rodrigo.
So my thing to him now is, why don't you always start Camavinga and Valverde in the base of
That's
that
his
He
midfield?
said
special
no.
tactic.
He said
Like I
he
said,
doesn't want to
Yeah,
do
it's
it.
a
He said
special one. It's a special one.
because he has Kroos, Modric, and Casemiro who has the experience in the bigger tournament.
You know what it is?
So
It's
he doesn't want
tactical.
to take the risk of
Yeah.
exposing those young players in a big tournament. That
Yeah,
you want
yeah,
to
exactly.
protect them
And it
not
changes.
make them understand that this is your job. This is what you need
Yeah,
to do.
exactly.
No, but
Madrid is a big team.
Valverde and Camavinga are special players. Though.
They're special. They're special,
Yeah,
but
those guys,
it
and
changes the style.
they complement each other so
Yeah,
well.
that's true. That's true.
One is a distributor, one is a runner, one is a presser. You know, the two of them are just so complementary. Let me not lie to you, right? Today just showed me how empty Manchester City is.
Empty.
I'm waiting for Carl to come, right? But it's very clear that almost in the 180 minutes of both legs, Madrid actually showed more fight and zeal compared to Man City. Like Man City, I was like, where's that Man City he bullies everybody in the Premier League? Where are they? Show up!
Bro, they only do that in the Premier League. They're domestic merchants. They're donkeys in the Champions League, bro.
It's as if they were scared. As soon as Rodrigo scored that first goal,
exactly. They were scared.
Emi, the scary thing about this Madrid team is Madrid did not have a shot on target until the 90th
Exactly.
minute.
They don't even have Mbappe yet.
See,
exactly.
You know what about this Madrid team? They're a moments team, and that's how they've come this far in this tournament. And I told you one thing about this tournament. This tournament is spirit and moment. You have to have the spirit for the fight, and you have to manage the moment all the way. Because guess what? If you don't manage the moment, like today, the moment overwhelmed Manchester City. They have never seen this before. They have never been in this situation before. None of those players in
Premier League it seems.
And you know why? You know what? Guardiola brought in Fernandinho, thinking Fernandinho will be able to muster something, but Fernandinho
doesn't have it in him.
He doesn't have bros, to get to the semi-final, to play in the Bernabeu. This is the biggest stage of this tournament.
You can't have passengers in these kind of games. You can't have passengers.
You cannot have any player that doesn't understand what they are doing in this stage. You get punished, and they got punished twice.
Yeah, Abdul, let me hear from Abdul. Abdul, let me hear from you. Where's he? Did he
I think he left.
He just left.
Where's Blaise? Blaise still left.
Yeah.
Steven, let me hear from you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Where do you think Pep lost it in this match? Do you think it was the player, or do you think it was Pep?
I think he shouldn't have took off Mahrez and Jesus. Killed it for him, and they were poor in the second half for me.
Wow.
That's what I think.
But do you also, because Grealish has his chances and he could not take the chance.
Grealish got cooked for that goal.
Cleared off the line, innit? One was cleared off the line, yeah. But he should be doing better. He's a £100 million player, man.
Are we putting the blame on Pep, or who are we putting the
blame on mentality for me?
Pep got tactically outdone.
Give me your take on the match.
Can you hear me?
No, you're low. We can't hear you. Speak a little bit clearer.
I'm low. You can't hear me?
No, we can't hear you. It's too low.
Boost your mic, bro. Boost your mic, bro.
Boost your mic. Can you speak now? Let's see if we can hear you. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Put some earphones
in. We can hear you, but it's too low. It's too low.
Yeah, put some earphones in. It should boost the mic, because sometimes the volume is messed up. If you put earphones in, it will help your volume go higher.
Yeah.
Wait, do you think it's because like Man City has played so many games with this core group of players that when it comes?
I remember something after the Chelsea match when they are talking about them. Kamodi said Chelsea is the most difficult team he has ever played in his entire career. He said after the match, everybody in that team was like,
The thing is,
when they asked him that, because today they asked him that Madrid has been playing with luck. He said, luck doesn't win in the Champions League. You have to be prepared and to.
The thing is with City, shit doesn't hit the fan with City when they're playing Premier League games. When you see them playing Burnley, those guys, they could hold the ball and keep it away from those teams. But when they face Madrid, shit hit the fan, and they're not used to that because they're playing Premier League games. And like when they play Premier League games, teams don't know how to put them to the sword because they don't have spirit. Like the teams in the Premier League, they might sit a low block, but once they get broke down, they don't have Madrid's level of spirit. Madrid does not die.
Mohamed, I have to credit. See, I have to
go ahead.
credit Thomas Tuchel for what he did to Chelsea.
Yes. Big credit to Thomas. Bro, he came in
3
on like
times.
Bro,
3
you know what's
times.
crazy? You know how UFC fighters come on a week's notice without training? Tuchel came in on like whatever, like a couple months with no training, and he acted tactically outdone Klopp, who's had 5 years experience with this team. He came in after getting sacked. He was demoralized. Wow, PSG are discrediting me. They're disrespecting me. Like, who's gonna give me a chance?
And he took them to the
Chelsea
final.
said,
And
yeah,
and
yeah. After I took them to a final, I put my blood, sweat, and tears in this team, and they sacked me. Leonardo's a clown, and then Chelsea are like, we're gonna take a chance on you. Come here and do what you think tactically works for this team. We want to see what you could do with us. He came in on a couple months' notice. Even within the same season, he lost to Arsenal, lost to West Brom 5-2. But City, when it comes to that final, bro, they beat Chelsea 6-0 the season before, beat them 1-0 season after. But when it comes to that Champions League final, Tuchel made Tuchel made Pep forget what he was. Tuchel made Pep forget what he was. He turned into a Queen Lizzie merchant. He brought back in Sterling, bro. Sterling, who he hasn't started the whole season, bro. Hey, he put in Gundogan in the 6. Gundogan's an 8, bro.
Abdul,
what are you doing?
Abdul, the fans wanted to speak. Yeah, speak, Abdul. Yeah, speak. Let's hear you.
Can you hear me now? Better?
We can hear you, but you are speaking so low. What's going on?
Hey, Abdul, talk.
We can hear you, but it's too low.
Oh.
We can hear you, but you need to boost the mic a little bit.
Yeah, push the mic a little bit.
Are you using headphones or microphone? What are you using?
I'm using headset.
Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, we can hear you kind of.
Can you hear me well now? Or
yeah, we can hear you.
Better now. Better now.
Yeah. Is it better now?
Yeah, definitely.
Better.
Okay, it's not too loud for you guys because
it's good.
Now, much better now.
Much better now.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So I've been listening since the start of the stream.
Yeah.
And so I've tried to like take in exactly what everybody's trying to say, but I would just like to make a few comments. Really, the first comment I would like to make is one of the comments we made in one of your previous streams, Abdullahi, where we said there's something that seems to be special about this Madrid team that reminds us of the 2012 Chelsea team and the Milan team of 2006, 2005, 2006. There's something special. We can, well, for me personally, I can smell it. It's like a team that doesn't even need a coach. They know exactly what to do.
Yeah.
And if you pay attention to the game today, the only guys that they have that really makes mistake is Mendy and Vinicius.
Yeah, exactly.
Vinny sometimes. And Vinny can be pardonable because he's quite young. So it's only Mendy that makes a mistake. The other players know exactly what to do.
Exactly.
It's like if blindfolded, they know exactly what to do. That's number one comment I want to make. Number two comment I want to make is in one of your previous stream, I did mention that I'm a bit frustrated with some of these football scientists, coaches like Pep, like Tuchel, like Villas-Boas, like Sarri, Ragnick. I'm a bit tired, and I think it was Carl.
I think those guys are killing football, though.
Yeah, I mean, I did mention it the last time, and Carl didn't like it. He was like, "Oh, what do you mean? Football scientists? I prefer the real coaches, the Ancelottis, the Mourinho. It's the Conte. It's what football is about. You either win or you lose.
You lose, yeah.
And the problem we have as fans is most people, they watch their team, they don't watch football. They watch a league, they don't watch football.
Exactly.
They don't watch football.
Good point, bro.
And what I try to do is like try to extract the football from everything. Tonight, I'm sorry, some people might agree or disagree. I think football won. It's
I
about
agree.
winning.
I agree.
It's
Yeah.
about winning and losing. Like we said the other, we've said this like quite a few times. Pep actually had the Champions League to win last season, but
Exactly.
he overthought it for whatever reason, and they lost to Chelsea. And this is the Champions League. Most of the guys on these streams have been watching Champions League for a very long time. Pep
Yes.
might never win the Champions League again. Let's
You
not.
only get one opportunity. You can't
You only get one
expect to be in a
opportunity.
final every
Yeah,
year. You're
I
at the
mean Van
final,
Gaal.
execute, do or
I mean,
die. Because
I mean Van Gaal.
Champions Leagues don't always come back.
Van Gaal won the Champions League in 1995, right, with a young
Yeah.
Ajax team, and he
Yeah.
never won it again.
Yeah, exactly.
And that was the last time a young team ever won this competition.
And he took his moment. He
And
made
he
it
took it.
count.
Exactly.
No other time in the history of this competition has such a young team like that Ajax of '95 won it.
But guess
team,
what?
I think their average was 21 years old, 21. Yeah, they were 21.
Yeah.
Most of them were 21.
Guess what? Van Gaal never won the Champions League again.
No,
Exactly.
no, never.
So don't be
When you
surprised.
make the final, you win it because
You
you
have
never
to win
know
it.
if you're ever gonna come back here ever again. Ever.
And remember, Pep made one statement a long time ago. He says, "I would rather lose the
Win with
Champions League
football.
final
Yeah. Go
rather
ahead.
and not play. I'd rather lose the Champions League final
Exactly.
and not win with my style of football."
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, exactly.
that is a very amateurish statement to make.
Yeah,
I'm,
amateur.
I'm very surprised he could have made that statement. I think he was getting gassed because then he had Messi and all these
Yeah,
guys.
he had
So
Messi, but this
so
isn't.
he
You have Miley Cyrus now. It's not Messi, bro. Like it is what it is,
exactly
bro.
exactly. So he probably thought he was too good then, or maybe
Yeah.
his philosophy was winning. And let me tell anybody that cares to know, I was watching a documentary on football a few weeks ago, and Arrigo Sacchi said the only evolution that ever took place in football is when football evolved from an individual game to a team game. It's like that's the single fundamental evolution that ever happened in football. And
Yeah.
any other thing you do is just your own philosophy and idea of how you want to arrange your team. That
Yeah.
the only evolution that took place in football is from coaches maturing from
Pep's not mature. Pep
taking
wants
it
to be the
from an
star.
individual sports to a team sport.
Yeah.
And the rest is just about your opinion or how you see football and things
Yeah.
like that. In my opinion, people like Pep, they overthink football. I'm not saying he's not a good coach or a good coach, but I'm saying he overthinks it. And I mean, it's exciting when it's winning. But to me personally, I'm a bit frustrated with that kind of football, and I'm only concerned about, the ABC of football.
Exactly.
Lose, win. So I think, in my own opinion, football won today. When
Exactly,
the game
I
got
agree.
to 65 minutes, to be honest, I couldn't watch the game anymore because I'm thinking, oh my God, I don't know, something's going to happen, but I don't want to watch it again. I was getting too nervous.
Abdul, the funny part, Madrid did not have a shot on target until the 90th minute. Rodrigo goal, and it was 6 minutes. In the 93 minutes, Rodrigo scored again. I was like, "Are you kidding? Are you joking right now? Are you trying to just kid me right now?
But
are you kidding me right now?"
Abdullah, you've been watching football for a very long time.
For a very long time, since 2000. I believe 2002.
Okay, maybe not very long then, because I've been watching football since like early 80s. So
I was started watching football 2002. Yeah, no mistake.
Maybe not very long then. But the thing is, what I want to ask you is that the first time you're watching a game like that?
No.
Where a team doesn't have a shot on goal,
no.
But then they have one shot on goal and something happens?
No, this same team, Madrid, do this all the time. Even in all their runs, they don't even have volume of shots. They kill. They
like I said, Madrid are moment merchants, right? They manage the moments, and they knew it was like a boxing match today. They knew when to kill Man City. It was like they saw the weakness in the Man City team as soon as it was getting to the end. They knew Man City was there for the taking.
Exactly,
because it makes. I mean, the funny part. as a Liverpool fans, I'm just laughing in the final because
Yeah, I'm
apart
scared.
from
bro.
Kyle Walker, who took Vinicius at one-on-one in terms of marking him, taking out
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
game.
Oh my God,
Trent
Vinicius
Alexander
versus
Arnold.
Trent. Oh
See,
my God.
Nah,
Arnold.
bro.
See,
Trent's
Mohamed,
not
wait.
even gonna
You
be.
see, Arnold with Vinicius
Yeah,
Junior
yeah.
for me. I can say right now, Madrid are scoring 4 goals or 3
Bro,
goals in the first half.
Trent's not even going to be occupying that defensive space. Henderson's going to die. It might be a bro. It might be a funeral on that final. Henderson might have to be
Let's
what's
hear
the name?
let's hear from
Cremated,
Eddie.
bro.
Eddie, give me your take on the match. Did LEP Fraudiolala strike today or what happened? Eddie, are you there? Eddie, are you there?
I was gonna say with the Pep thing. I was gonna say
Yeah, continue.
with Pep. The issue with Pep that is that he wants to be the star of the team. Like with Ancelotti, like he gives the like he does his tactical work, but the players have a lot of responsibility. And with Pep, even in that final against Chelsea, is like he wants the world to keep giving him hype. Like Pep's this mastermind. Like, bro, if you stick to the basics, the tactics you've been doing all season, you would be more successful. But you decided to change it up in the final for what? So you could be on the front page of the papers in the morning? You're a manager, bro. You're not a player. What kind of manager cares about, like, it's like you're a player that wants to get all the limelight with the golden boots and want the media to keep hyping you up.
Mohamed, I'm looking at it now. Where does Man City go from here? Because this is heartbreaking. You lose the final last year.
I'm very scared for Man City because they spend so much money and they keep getting heartbroken. How will these players now believe in Pep Guardiola next season?
Exactly.
It's gonna be difficult.
Yeah.
Like, how are they going to listen to what he's saying? And this is one of the reasons why he left Barcelona in 2012, right?
Yeah.
Because after Chelsea knocked them out in Camp Nou with that Torres goal, he lost the dressing room. Everybody just started looking elsewhere, and they stopped listening to him.
He has to. What I would say is, you said, how is Pep going to carry on from here?
Yeah,
he has to extract the football from whatever he's doing. Right? These guys, they make things too complicated. And I understand, you have to use every possible, technique, device, data you have. But at the bottom of it all, we've all played the game before. It's about winning and losing. And at a particular time, you have to make that your principle, your pillar, because you might have all the technique, all the data, but guess what? What if a player that has overrun himself and his sugar level has dropped? How can you read that from the touchline?
Yeah.
The bottom line is they're still human beings, and you have to emphasize the football. It's getting too much. All the science is getting too much. The other day I saw a football coach trying to coach keepers how to make saves from penalty, and the way he made it so complicated, I'm thinking, hang on a minute, how many balls do you think will be used by the penalty taker? It's just one ball. Why are you getting it? Why are you
Yeah,
using
exactly.
it over complicated?
He's
The other
overcome,
time,
bro. That's the
exactly.
biggest mistake of his whole career is that last season. Flopping that final, you never get a second bite of the cherry.
He might not. He might not. That's football.
That's
I
football.
understand. I understand. Man City fans, they were all excited. Okay, we know where they're coming from. They've not won anything. Just like that, they want to catch up. They want to build legacies, build heritage. So Pep was like a big fish to them,
Yeah.
right? But you still have to allow the players to do something and football to talk.
Yeah.
That's
I wonder where Carl is. Is Carl coming up here?
No, he said he's driving. I told him I'm
Even-
gonna do the stream
even-
tomorrow. He said he want to come in tomorrow, but because of LEP,
Oh, he texted you this evening. He said
he
he's
told
coming.
me. I told him I'm gonna do the stream tomorrow. And he said he's gonna come in. That he thought it's gonna be tomorrow. I was like, I did it today. He said he's driving. Yeah, vote for it. I got Milo. I got Milo. I need to celebrate Pep. Relax. I need to celebrate Lep.
Lep,
Oh
Lep,
my
let's go,
God.
Lep. That's that Lep crush.
I'm really sorry. Eddie, are you there now? Are you
Eddie,
there?
are you
Are you
there?
back?
I think it is.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Eddie, give me your take on Pep. What happened? Did Lep Guardiola, did Lep Guardiola kind of show up to the, or is it the players? Or is it cost? Because I remember your two agents said it. Pep will never win a UCL. He will never win a UCL in Manchester City.
He lost
The
his
agent
chance
said it.
last season. Yeah.
Look, it's just the way it goes, man.
Yeah.
I don't put this one on Pep too much. I mean, we can banter and say left this, left that. Pep, it's the players, it's mentality. Come on, it's just mentality. That's what I bring it down to. And when I say mentality, it goes on both sides, both on the Real Madrid side and on the Manchester City side. To hang in there. Let's be real. With 3 minutes to go, this tie was over. Once the goal went in, I said, "Yo, this thing's over." Wrap it
The
up.
first goal, it's over.
Yeah. Once
Wrap
Mario
it up.
scored, I just went wrap it up. Man
I
City,
stopped
Liverpool.
watching.
I'm ready for it.
You know what, Eddie? You know why
I
I said it
technically
was not
stopped
over?
watching as well.
You know the funny part, when I knew Madrid is gonna score, when I saw Ancelotti change, when he brought on Camavinga and Odegaard, was like, Madrid is winning this match. That was why I knew that Madrid is winning this match, because Ancelotti did two things in which Pep did not do, and I expected him to do it. Ancelotti played a 4-4-2 in the first half. In the second half, he switched back to a 4-1-4-1. When he brought on Camavinga, he took off Casemiro. That was 4-1-4-1. And when he brought on what's called Rodrigo, he switched momentum back to a 3-5-2. I was like, wow. That was when I knew this man is winning this match. Because he had the information set up already. And Pep was like, what the heck is going on? I'm confused.
Yeah, but look, let's face the facts here, man. Real Madrid weren't doing much, even with those changes until the last 10 minutes. Look, yes, I'll give Ancelotti credit in a minute, right? But let's not say this was some tactical masterclass.
Yeah, it was more magical.
This was mentality. This is just football heritage. This is something you can't explain. There's no way you can sit down and tactically break this game down and go, "Oh, Ancelotti did this to Pep." Nah, this was just a will of, okay, we must get to that final. Like, I'm not going home today. That's what this Real Madrid team did.
Yeah, exactly.
I stopped watching the game. I stopped watching that probably. I still had the game on. I had the game on. I had the game on. Like, I was watching it, but I was turned off by it because it was too easy for Man City. Yeah. Once the Rodrigo goal went in, I kid you not, I said, "Yo, this might go to extra time." Yeah, I said, "Yo, a goal might come in." And once that second goal went in, I said, "Okay, yeah, Madrid are going through."
But like, did you expect it to scrape off Asensio's head and still have the same flight? Like, it's just things like that.
Everything happened in the one motion, man. I don't think really see that.
Bro, and Carvajal almost slipped too.
Sorry,
on his ass.
Mohammed. 2 seconds, Mohammed. Eddie, you know why I will partly blame Pep for this? And we said this in Abdullah's previous stream.
Yeah.
When they asked Pep after the first leg, they said, "What are you going to the Bernabeu to do?"
He said, "I want to go and attack."
He said, "We're going there to win."
He said it. Yeah, that was it. He said it.
He lost it in the first leg, bro. He lost it in the first leg.
You're at an advantage, and you're going to the Bernabeu, and you said you're going to win.
Let's not do this. If Pep came out, hold on. Let's not do this. If Pep came out today, hold on. We'll get to that. If Pep came out today, and played a deep ass low block and lost the game, everyone will say he overthought the game. He should have played how he's always played to get to this point. Let's not do this, man. Man City played exactly how they visually played. They didn't change too much today. They played how they played. Real Madrid wanted it more, and they won. Let's not. That's why I say I don't put this too much on Pep, because the same way Pep played created 20 chances in the first leg that they couldn't put away.
Yeah. That costed them.
That had to do with the players. That had to do with Mahrez.
No, but Eddie, don't you think Pep is overcoaching this team so badly that they've lost their ability to actually think when they
think for themselves? Like, he's taking out the Dino of this game.
Eddie, today against Madrid, I bet you if those players went on after that 90 minutes and start thinking for themselves and say, "Hey, let's play like this."
They can do something.
They could have stopped Madrid from even going to score the second goal, but guess what? Because they play like robots, and
they have Pep's voice in their head.
They kept on going the same way, like soldier ants. They got beat. They got eaten up, and guess what? Madrid knew they cannot play any other way. They will only play that way, and they got solved. And it's clear that in this tournament, in this competition, right, you can never win this competition if you want to always play.
Yeah, not all out attack.
That way. No, it's not about attack. It's just if you just keep playing the way Man City is playing like they're robots, right? Like, oh, we need to pass. Where's Sterling? Yeah. Oh no, there should be a triangle here. Where's zone 14? Oh no, zone 16. There should be someone in zone 16. I should cross the ball. At some point, you have to take the initiative and say, you know what?
Yeah, sometimes you need individual brilliance.
Let me hold this ball a little bit more and force Madrid to let's just hold the ball for 5 more minutes. What about just hold the ball here for 5 minutes?
Excuse me, what did Mahrez do in the first leg? Mahrez done exactly what you just said in the first leg, man.
Yeah.
Go watch that first leg again. Mahrez done exactly what you just said to the point where he started to piss Pep off.
Yeah.
And
so
you see,
it just
but that's why he's trying to coach.
Right?
It just tells you that look, you can still do that, and it doesn't work because Mahrez is the one who killed them in the first leg. Let's not make no mistake about this. Yeah, Mahrez had 2 opportunities to square the ball and get a tap in. And he missed those. If they come into this like 6-3, I don't care what anyone tells me, Man City are in that final.
Yeah.
I don't care how bad they play.
Are you sure?
Brother, okay, well, we never saw that, yeah? We never saw that. But hey, Pep left dropping the 6-3. Oh, brother.
Eddie, now this is the question now. How does Man City react to this? Hold
on. There's someone we need to have a conversation about. This is why I say mentality. Can we please bring Ruben Diaz to the stand?
Exactly.
I heard he was the best defender in the world.
He's a bend over.
By who? Eddie, by who? Eddie, by who? Who said
by
that?
MC.
The English media, Eddie.
No, can somebody explain how Ruben Diaz gets out jumped by Rodrigo? Bruh, Rodrigo is 4'7". Rodrigo is 4'7". Okay, I'll give you the first goal. As that first goal, I kid you not, if that was Rudiger, that ball is cleared before Rodrigo gets to it. That's why I say mentality.
Ramos, Rudiger,
they're taking care of that ball before Rodrigo gets across. Go watch the goals again. They were soft. They were soft goals.
It was like FIFA. It was FIFA, bro. Like cross it in.
Ruben Diaz should be embarrassed by that goal, by both goals. And wasn't the one who gave away the penalty as well?
Yeah, he was the one.
Yeah, he bent over, bro. He's a bend over merchant, bro.
This is why. Look, Pep has not helped himself. He's made himself this figure so much that people are looking at him instead of people who are the actual problems.
Exactly.
Ruben Diaz today, he should be in jail for that performance in that last 15 minutes and extra time, because that guy was all.
Because the penalty you cost, Eddie, for me. That is clumsy. You don't do that.
Bro, Ruben Diaz been doing this since the Euros, bro. Just bending backwards. All he does.
This is why I say it's about mentality, man. It's about this game was just a game of mentality. The Real Madrid team.
So Eddie, when you say mentality, that's a good buzzword, but I want you to break it down. What do you mean by mentality?
It's about being tested. You look at boys like Modric, you look at boys like Cruz, they've gone through everything.
Scars, man.
Exactly, they've been through the battle.
Yeah.
They've seen this so many times.
Look at most players in the Man City team. How much battles have they gone through?
They're not built like that, bro. Madrid tested their gangster and they backed down, bro.
So,
they tested their gangster.
Let me ask you a second question. Let me ask you a follow-up question. How long did it take Mourinho with the Porto team to win the Champions League?
It's a different time, bro.
Tell this guy to rest.
Look,
Wasn't it 2 years?
It's a different time, bro.
Wait, okay, no.
He win the Europa League and then we went to.
Abdul, what's your point with Mourinho
How
winning?
long? How long?
What's your
It
point with
took him-
Mourinho
it
winning?
took- well, we are talking about mentality. No,
Yeah.
we're talking about mentality. And when you
Mhm.
talk about mentality about a team, is entirely the coach's responsibility. Now, if Pep cannot induce mentality, the right mentality, induce his team with the correct mentality after like 4, 5, 6 seasons, it's entirely up to Pep. It took Mourinho 2.5 seasons to impact his team with the right mentality to win Champions League. So this is entirely on Pep's shoulders, right?
Oh,
But-
no.
but- but does
One
Pep
second. This is why I don't like this. I'm not saying Pep doesn't deserve a portion of the blame, but can we put some blame on the players too?
Yeah, players
Bro,
are
I'm sorry.
responsible as well.
Look, boys,
KDB
I don't
was
know.
up- KDB was up
I don't
today.
know. I don't know how many of you have
Cannot-
played. I don't know how many of you have played football. Yeah,
I play football.
I don't know how
Oh,
many of
play
you have
football,
played
we
in a
play.
semi-final
Blue
or
eyes
a
play
final.
football. Emi, they
I'm
I play
sorry.
football.
The last 10 minutes of a game, if we're winning or losing,
Yeah.
fuck what the coach is saying.
Yeah, it's my
Yeah,
responsibility.
that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
Responsibility.
Bro, I am
can't
the one
divorce
on that
myself.
pitch.
Yeah.
I would
I'm
die
not-
there.
I'm responsible.
I'm telling you
If
right
we
now.
lose,
I'm not hearing what the coach is saying.
But
Whatever
when
the
your
coach.
mentality,
Let me
when
tell
your
you,
mentality,
when it comes to crunch time, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know how many of us watch basketball here. Basketball, the first 47 minutes of the game is all about coaching.
yeah,
The last 1 minute of the game in the one,
It's the
in
players.
1 minute, it's the players. Forget
Yeah.
about setting screen. Bro.
Yeah,
It's one-on-one, me and you. Forget coaching.
Yeah.
That is what this game is about as well. Yes, you can say, look, Pep hasn't equipped them with whatever. Cool, but whatever they had got them to the last 2 minutes of the game.
Yeah, 2
You
minutes,
wanna
1
tell me you
minute.
want to blame 2 minutes on Pep and
Yeah.
solely on Pep? Come on,
No.
man. We got to do better than that. You've got to
As a
look at
player-
this play. Okay, excuse me. Excuse me.
do
Wait,
you know
one
why I
second.
blame it everything?
Wait, 1 second.
No.
Okay,
I
cool.
just want to interject so I don't forget.
Yep.
Right.
Okay.
The reason why I will blame Pep, even if it is the 97th minute of a 90 minutes game, is we all remember and we've watched several games where the game is at the tail end of the game and players take the ball to the corner and hold it there. Those are specific instructions.
They
that
lost the
whoever
ball.
is directing
They lost the ball.
Yeah,
and
they lost the ball.
in the center circle.
Yeah.
You
They
have
lost
to
the ball in the
give- you
center
have to
circle.
give direction. Maybe it's the you have to give direction. Maybe it's the
This is
97th
what
minute,
what
or
Hey,
the
was saying,
190
guys.
He
minutes.
said
Can I-
Emi was
can I-
saying the City players.
They already got a wake up call with
Wait,
the first goal.
This is what I'm about to. Can I argue that Pep's style of football was perfect for keeping a 1-0 lead or 1-1 because he plays possession.
You know,
Yeah, he plays
I understand the
possession.
possession, but when
Excuse me.
he loses the ball, his teams sometimes struggle. You know why
No,
Pep gets away
hold
with
on,
it in the
hold
Premier
on,
League?
hold on,
It's because
hold
we
on.
don't have as
Hold
many
on.
technical
Emi,
players
Emi,
in the Premier League. We don't have technical players in the Premier
No,
League.
Let me
If not, he won't be
answer.
getting away with this.
Let me answer this.
Okay.
Let's not do this. Yeah, Pep,
Mhm.
these boys have been playing possession football for how long, and they've been doing it well.
Yeah.
Go look at their possession stats. They can keep 70% possession in their sleep.
Mhm.
Let's not act like this team turned to a bum all of a sudden.
Yeah.
But this
You
is
don't
what
turn
I'm
into
saying.
a bum in
This is-
30 seconds.
This is what I'm saying about mentality. Pressure
about
bursts
mentality.
pipes.
Yeah.
Pressure bursts pipes.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, though.
These
Yeah,
boys
true.
don't have it. Once
Mhm.
Madrid
Exactly.
scored,
No
Madrid
bottle.
smelled blood.
And
And the
you know the
Man
funny
City
part,
players started to shake.
Eddie, you know the funny part. I told this man here.
All they had to do
You see this
was
man
trust what they've been doing.
You
Bro,
see this man here.
they
I
can-
told him when we did the preview, and I said it. Madrid is a special team, and when you have the best informed strikers in world football in Benzema, you have a
Benzema
chance.
didn't have a great game today.
It
Leave
did
me
not-
alone, man. Leave me
it did
alone,
not.
man.
It did not.
Benzema didn't have.
Leave me alone, I beg.
Benzema didn't have a great game today. But
Why
Bro,
you
Did not have-
well,
did not have the
what-
best-
look,
But what's
Wait,
the excuse?
Why are
for,
you involving me? Don't involve me in this discussion.
What's the excuse to blame Pep? How do you blame Pep for them letting Carvajal slip on the ball and still deliver a fucking cross? Fucking slide Carvajal, bro. He's almost on his ass.
This
He's
is what I'm
fucking
saying.
off balance, bro.
This is why I'm saying. Look, it's all about pressure. These boys. That's why I think I put it on one group chat. I said I dare Pep to mess up that Premier League because it's gonna be closer, right?
Yeah, it's gonna get closer.
You know it's gonna get close.
Liverpool play Tottenham Hotspur on
No,
Saturday. Why Pep play Newcastle?
Especially if
Wolves and West Ham back to back.
Especially if Liverpool play first. If Liverpool play first,
play
and Man
first.
City
Yeah,
have
we
to
play
play
first. Yeah.
They play first.
Eddie, are you
Pray-
a City fan?
I'm a
No,
Chelsea
he's
fan.
He's a Chelsea fan. He's a Chelsea fan.
You're a
Right.
Chelsea fan. Oh, sorry.
So
Apologies. I thought you were a City fan. That's why.
I'm not a I'm not a City fan. I just
We just like to troll
watch
Pep.
football. No.
But yeah, I like to watch
We're
football.
lepaholics.
I'm down for the trolling. I'm down for the trolling, but I don't think it's warranted as much today because
No.
okay, the Champions League
Can't keep
final
him
you can
out,
blame him.
no.
Yeah,
I'll
the
show
Champions League final-
Ruben Diaz.
last season's Champions League final, yeah, he messed up from the lineup. Cool.
Yeah. Final.
Today
Yeah.
I can't say Pep.
Today is
because
Diaz.
It's
Ruben
5
Diaz.
I'm sorry, it's 5 minutes.
Mhm.
It's 5 minutes.
Mhm.
If the game ends on the 85th minute, Man City are in the Champions League final right now.
Yeah.
How is that
Exactly.
on Pep?
Okay, so Eddie, the question is to you now. Answer this. Was Man City dominating the game? If City don't dominate, they crumble.
I won't say Man City dominated the game. I mean, it was a pretty even game, but then Real Madrid did not create much either. It was just one of those games.
Real Madrid had only 3 chances and 3 goals.
Yeah, and those
Voila.
chances came after the 80th minute.
89th
So
minute, 92 minutes.
89.
89. That's why I said
120
that's why I
goals.
said Man City were comfortable because yes, it was an even game. Man City, yeah, they had a few chances, but didn't create too much either. It's not like they came out and tried to score 5 goals. As much as Pep said, yeah, we'll come and win, they didn't come out to score 5. It wasn't as open as the game last week. So both
you are
teams,
sick, man. I saw what you sent to me, Steven. You sick, man.
both teams came to just manage the game and see what they could get out. Real Madrid would have been happy to take a 1-0, but once City scored, Real Madrid had to be desperate. This is why I said this thing boils down
Eddie,
to.
you know the funny part? I did not know where the energy came from. After
Yeah,
that,
it's like they're on
Mahrez score.
PEDs, bro.
That
It's like they're on-
energy,
Let me-
I have no idea.
This
They're on
is
PEDs,
this is the last part I'll speak so everyone can have a go.
Yeah.
You gotta put some respect on Don Carlo, man. Sorry,
Don Carlo.
you've got to put some respect
Free
on
UCL.
Don Carlo.
Nah,
Look,
you have to-
I'm
you have to-
sorry.
Oh,
Can
we
someone
had that
tell me?
conversation.
Can someone tell me how many managers in the world will bring on Kamavinga
In
And
19-year-old.
Rodrigo.
in a
Rodrigo.
CL
19-year-old.
semi-final?
Two
When you need-
19-year-olds.
You need
19-year-old.
2 goals. You need
What
2
would
goals.
he have told them? though?
How many?
What would he have
how
told
many
them?
He doesn't need to say anything. We are Real Madrid.
guys?
We
he
are
did-
Los Blancos.
He did the same thing against Chelsea.
Yeah,
He brought the
thing
same
against
boys
PSG.
on.
The same thing against PSG. He did the same thing.
Look, whatever he's telling them, whatever he's feeding them,
9 shots,
whatever
7
he's
goals.
doing.
Edison is not a goalkeeper though.
Look,
Ederson
working.
is a
Like-
flop, bro.
I'm sorry. Like,
what's up, man? What's up?
wait. So Carlo has how many? He has 4 UCL.
No, he has
right?
3. He has 3. He has
If
Three.
he
Yeah.
wins this year, if he wins this one, he's gonna have 4.
and he'll
Yeah.
be the most.
Sure.
He'll have the
He will
most.
be the most. The most.
Yeah. If he
Right.
wins, this
These-
year, he'll have the most Champions League in the history of this
This
competition.
is
and
this
guess
is what
what?
I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's retiring at the end of this season.
End of
So
this
that
season.
game is his last game. So
Oh, is it?
I can
Yeah.
tell
Oh, I
you, yes,
didn't know
it's his
that.
last game. I can
It's up to
tell
Don
you,
Colappo.
I can tell you right now, categorically, right? Those players will put their blood in Saint Denis in Stade de France on the 28th. They will die on that field for him because they want to give him that farewell.
Look, what else?
I remember he
That's
won
why-
like the Sima- he won like
that's
the
why.
Sima,
That's why
right?
I'm saying. That's why I'm saying. We're having a lot of people are having the wrong conversations this morning. Yeah, people want to talk about Pep. Nah. Screw Pep, man.
It's not about the
a bum.
players.
He's a bum.
Mentality.
Let's talk about Ruben Diaz. Let's talk
yeah,
about
yeah.
Carlo
Ruben Diaz,
Ancelotti.
thank you. Speak
Yeah,
on it.
let's
Wait,
talk
we're
about
talking
Carlo
the best
Ancelotti.
defender in the world? Question.
And let's now talk about how good is the Premier League really.
It's not- no, I've said it here.
Hey,
I know Blue
so
Ice is here. I know a
Real
lot of guys.
Madrid-
I know
The difference
some
between-
people are actually
Real Madrid
listening.
are
I know
about to-
are listening. I know some people are listening to this and saying, "Oh, to me, the Premier League."
I'm sorry.
It's to me. There's not a lot of technical players in the Premier League, and
The
today's
difference
game,
between Premier League is you
Today's
can
game-
have
guys,
today's
guys,
game showed it that
if
hey,
Real Madrid,
if you have the ability to hold the ball against this Man City team
yeah,
and knock the ball around and have the gall to actually move it forward at the right time, you can beat this.
I mean, we've seen teams in the Premier League do that to Pep before.
Guys,
Not many teams.
Not when it matters, though. The difference
Let me give some examples. Like, remember that time Sarri actually beat Man City? That's exactly how Chelsea played.
But then he beat them 6-0. Like, bro, like, what are we playing at, bro? In the Premier League, we're starting to see Pep Guardiola's unlimited funds actually give him an edge. But with Champions League, this is different. This is Champions League, bro. It's different, bro. You cannot buy Champions League. You can buy Premier League because you're outspending.
Yo, calm down. Take a deep breath, man. Calm down. You're screaming, man. You're screaming, man.
Sorry.
Don't scream. We can hear you, man. Calm down. Yo, man.
Guys, why are you getting angry now? What is going on?
I apologize. Look, I'm saying.
Yeah, it's screaming, man. What the?
With Premier League,
if I say your bet's caught,
bro, with Premier League, teams.
Emi, leave me alone. Emi, leave me alone.
that Niger man making my guy drink sober this night.
No, but with Premier League, you can see that endless amount of money could help you get an edge against Brexit teams. Like, and I'm not talking about Liverpool or Chelsea. I'm talking about the bottom of Burnley's. These they're Brexit teams, bro. They're Brexit teams. You can outspend and beat up Brexit teams left, right, and center domestically. The pressure's not on you. But Champions League, Benzema's gonna punch you up. He's gonna rush you, bro. He's gonna roll up to you and snap your throat, bro.
Yeah, I agree with Mohammed.
But that's the whole point of a Champions League, though. Obviously.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to say Premier League.
No, but SK, right? SKC. The Premier League is lauded. Someone actually came on TV yesterday and said Virgil van Dijk is the best defender.
Michael Owen.
Yeah, but Michael Owen is an idiot, though.
But Michael Owen's a donut, bro.
No. But that's what the English people consume.
Queen Lizzie tags,
right?
bro.
That's what they all consume. And all of a sudden, Ruben Diaz won the PFA Player of the Year last year, right? Did he?
What?
Yeah, he did. He did.
He won the PFA Player last year, right?
Yeah, he did.
God,
He did.
Jesus.
Yeah. Did you see him today?
Oh, Lord.
Is that guy world class?
Bro,
He's
that's-
not.
This is what
Bro,
I'm telling
I'm
you.
telling
This is what
you,
I'm telling
bro.
you, man.
We need to sack some people, man.
bro,
What the hell kind of?
I'm telling you, I haven't seen women footballers. I haven't seen women footballers bend over like Ruben Diaz do, bro.
Whoa.
Women
Whoa.
footballers
Ruben
don't bend
Diaz,
over like that, bro.
He's overrated. I'll let Blue Eyes go. Blue Eyes, talk about that.
Yeah, man. Yeah. No. I gotta voice something out, man.
No, my
Please.
double space apology.
Yeah, I owe you an apology, but first things first. I hear what you guys are saying. But whoever is not shining the light on Pep is criminal. Criminal. If you do not think that Pep, with all due respect, if you do not think that Pep deserves all the criticisms in world football tonight, tonight speaks volumes.
It's both.
The guy has no European pedigree. Take it or leave it. The guy doesn't know how to coach himself out of a paper bag when it comes to the Champions League. And this is the reason why I was crying when we lost that game, because I knew we were going to eat City like crackers.
Thank you.
This is the reason why I wanted to beat Real Madrid, because these guys were up for. They come to play Champions League with no underwear on. City.
Facts.
And tonight was listen. This was chess, and like you guys rightfully said, Ancelotti was spot on. He played chess, but if you look at me, I've been watching this game for too long. Plus, I played this game. When I watch Pep's body language at kickoff, I'm like, this guy go shit for church. When I looked at him move, I'm like, this guy go shit for church. When I saw those substitutions, because this game, right, the only way he was going to beat this game, hindsight, I'm not a coach, but hindsight, it was all based on intensity. And if he didn't learn from the first game against Real Madrid, plus not learn from the game against Chelsea, that's how I know that Pep is not built for Champions League. Because he should have studied that game against Chelsea. Why? You know what? Because when it comes to the dance, let me use some basketball terms here. When it comes to the dance, you're supposed to have your dancing shoes on, man. And in this game today, taking off Jesus was criminal. He should have taken off. He took off. He should have taken off KDB since.
KDB, Mahrez, and Jesus.
No, but since he should have taken him off since. But anyways, that's by the way. But all I'm trying to say is Pep has misrepresented the biggest footballing product in the world today, EPL, and that's why I'm pissed.
Thank you.
Wait.
This is the reason why I'm pissed.
I'm like, show the link I sent you.
Pep took the biggest footballing product in world football today and threw it to the dogs.
He threw it
to the dogs. There was 5 minutes left.
There should have been back-to-back English teams in the finals.
If they
Thank you, my brother. He had the chance to finish this game, but what did he do? He took his foot off the gas. He brought in Grealish. Grealish came in and killed. He's forgetting that you're playing. I hear you guys shouting pedigree with Real Madrid, rightfully so. But when you bring in Grealish, guess what happens? Can somebody tell me?
That ballerina let Carvajal cross it in.
No, but when you bring in Grealish, guess what you do? You make yourself predictable, and that's what Real Madrid wanted.
Yeah.
Grealish that's what Madrid wanted. Is bringing Grealish. Look at Camavinga. Camavinga came in there and bossed that game. He bossed that game.
Let me ask you a question, right?
Yes.
Did you see Camavinga's looks when he went into that game and his impact?
Oh boy, he's rugged, man. Why are you asking?
Wait, that's a 19-year-old.
Exactly.
Let's not compare Grealish, who was 100 million pounds.
100 million, bro.
Wait, the British record, 100 million pounds.
No, but how many times have I said it on this stream?
Which mentality does Grealish have? Where didn't you see that the stage swallowed him today? He swallowed him.
No, but you guys, listen.
I know what you're trying to do, Emmy. What are you trying to do?
No, don't worry about Emmy. Emmy, you're preaching to the choir. When Man City bought Grealish, I said it. Time immemorial. That Grealish is not built for City. That was just a blockbuster move to look good.
Should I tell you something that one of my friends said?
What?
He said, wait. He said Man City bought Grealish to appease the English fans.
Whatever. Listen. I know where we're going with this point. Listen, guys. Let me just finish. Let me just finish what I'm saying really quick. I know where you guys are going with. This is why I'm really pissed with the way Pep, because now it's looking like English football. EPL. I'm not here for English football. I'm here for EPL football. Two different things. Let's not get it twisted. I'm here for EPL. I'm here for the product. Not the social aspect of it, because I know where you guys are going with this thing. I'm here for the product. EPL product is what I'm here for good. And today, instead of Pep to screw the nails into the coffin and put these guys to bed, I saw Pep bite. When I saw that body language, I said, man, this guy no be Champions League material. He's not built for the Champions League. Listen, he should have taken off. You guys are saying, why did he take off KDB? He should have taken KDB out long time ago. This boy, the other German boy, would have done 10 times better. What's his name? Gundogan.
Gundogan, yeah.
I don't know why he doesn't use him anymore, you know. I don't know why Pep doesn't use him.
Gundogan would have done, because I don't know why. Listen, Real Madrid were smart. Real Madrid were smart. They said, you know what? We cannot beat these guys, but like Amy rightfully said, they are moment merchants. And what they did was they studied KDB. And just marked him out. They basically zone marked him. If any basketballers here, zone marked him out of the game. KDB didn't know what he was doing. They gave him all the space.
Yeah, no space.
They gave him all the space. They say you want space, take space. KDB didn't know what to do on the stage, and that's what KDB wants you to come at him so that he can make that pass to do two to beat one. So KDB was already out of, man. Pep, like somebody said here, Pep rightfully. I think Pep was probably going to lose the EPL too.
Yeah, he will.
No, he's a chokester. He's a chokester, man. He's a chokester, man. Right now, you will never walk alone with Liverpool, man. Right now, you will never walk alone with Liverpool, man. Liverpool.
When do you become an enemy?
I think that will be it for him. He'll walk away from this job. If he chokes the EPL, I dare him
Bro, Roger the Alien ain't
He
built
walked
like
away
that.
from this job.
Emmy, he's not built like that. This guy's a psycho, man. He'll lose, let everyone laugh, and then completely destroy the game the next season. That's how Pep works.
So what
Oh,
is he going to do next
sick-minded
season?
man.
Haaland, you buy who
I'm
else
like,
you buy?
wait. The funny, I'm like, pull up that tweet again, bro. Pull up that tweet again, bro.
Okay.
I agree with you. Vote with your feet. Kamavinga has the spirit of a lion. That boy, he grew up in Congo DRC. Oh. Very rugged boy. That Kamavinga.
No, he's Angolan. No, he's from Angola.
Yeah, I thought he was Angola.
Yeah, he's Angolan. He's Angolan.
Pep has done this 6
He's
times.
Angolan and migrated to France.
Wait, let me talk. Pep has done this 6 times already. Since the last time, I've said this. I said this last year. Since the last time he's won the Champions League, 6 out of the times he's been eliminated, he's conceded 4 goals or more. This guy doesn't know how to adjust.
Bro,
He does not know how to adjust.
La Masia,
The guy-
La Masia gave him a name, bro. La Masia gave him a name.
Yeah, they're calling him the
that
Spanish
academy,
Doc Rivers, man.
bro.
Spanish
That
Doc Rivers.
academy put him on the map. That academy, the era of Xavi, Busquets, Iniesta, that shit put him on the map, bro.
Like Abdullahi, this is the guy that
He's
lost
disgraced
to-
our league for too much. For me to
conceded
say anything
5
negative.
goals.
I'm sorry.
Last time he played Ancelotti, he conceded 5 goals. When all Ancelotti did was spam counterattacks the entire time. That's all he did. He did the exact same move 5 times. And this bald genius, quote unquote, didn't think to change up his damn game plan.
He's stubborn.
Yeah, plus,
Hey, Abdullahi,
SK,
all I have to say is, man,
you're
we
spot
couldn't
on, man.
defeat
And
this
if
guy.
he forgot about, another ace he should have used was Sterling. Man, don't mind Pep.
Why did they bring those 10 late? Why? Why did they
Don't
bring
mind Pep.
This is what
I believe about Pep. I think he keeps like I think I believe what Ibrahimovic said about him, that certain players in certain times of the season, Pep just loses taste for you, and it's like he just says he doesn't need you anymore.
Yeah.
Like and that hurts players, right? Because guess what? They would have been in good moments. Today, instead of bringing Grealish, should have brought in Sterling. Sterling would have helped him, right?
Yeah, but he did bring in Sterling. And Sterling was
Nobody brought him in too late, man. Way too late.
Sterling has pace. He'll have Madrid sitting back. Sterling would have made Madrid sit back more.
You know what I find funny is that people were saying that Jack Grealish was fantastic, but people are forgetting that when Jack Grealish came in, everybody was tired. So he was the one-eyed monster in the land of the
Guys, this is what Pep said in the post-match. He said,
forget Pep. I don't even want to look at that man's face. I beg, no talk to me about Pep.
He said they put in a lot of players in the box and scored twice. We did not play at our best. Football is unpredictable, and we have to accept it. We now need to process it and leave the players back.
He destroyed the game. He destroyed my agenda.
Abdullahi. You know what I want for? I'm like, they scored the exact same way twice. Correct?
Yeah, it's just
they
crossed
did
into the
the
box.
exact same thing within 2
times.
minutes.
3
What are you
times.
doing?
This is what I'm saying. Look, I don't understand people going at Pep, yeah, but there's
It's
a
half
saying
and half.
that once someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. I already know Pep is going to overthink it. So why are people surprised that
Yeah,
he
why
overthink
do we
again?
keep
why
thinking
are
he's
people
brilliant?
talking as if they are surprised that it happened again? You've seen it
Because
happen
he's-
last year. You've
because
seen it
he's
happen at
supposed-
Bayern.
Because he's
You've seen
supposed
it
to be the
happen
greatest
over
manager of all
at-
time, Eddie. That's
No,
why.
Yeah, but
No, that's the
no,
media hype, bro.
but
Like,
this-
stop
that-
letting these queens.
That's what I'm saying. You
Like-
guys all bought into that media hype that I know who Pep is. I know my thoughts on Pep.
Yeah.
I'm not going based on what everyone else is saying on Pep.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
who he-
No.
or
I
what he said about
was
himself.
Eddie. I was
Right.
being facetious when I said that.
Yeah,
But
you're being sarcastic. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, like, but we should have. Even me, like, I thought maybe Pep will learn from his mistakes. Bro, this Roger the Alien doesn't learn from his mistakes, bro. This guy just doesn't learn, bro. He does the same mistakes
Excuse me.
every
before-
season.
Before last year, he'd done it multiple times. He'd
Every-
done it at Tottenham.
Leon.
He'd done it at Leon.
Leon, Spurs,
Yeah.
Monaco. Is it
Done it at-
Monaco.
done it
Was
at
it the
Chelsea,
was it the
done it
one
at
in Monaco
Monaco.
or was
So
Pellegrini?
look,
So are we blaming Pep or are we blaming the players? What are we doing here? Are we blaming Pep now or the
Both,
players?
both. It's
no,
both.
hold on.
it's both.
That's why I said it's both. Because
both of
I'm
them.
hearing Blue Eyes talk about this player didn't do this, but you're not putting the blame to him.
To who?
Excuse me. You talked about bringing some players on. Okay, Sterling, you said to bring on. What did Sterling do when he came on?
But he came in too late. I can explain all the substitutions. In my humble opinion,
Sterling had a good 15 minutes to play.
Yeah,
but to be fair, very key.
Sorry.
Well, I said to be fair to Sterling, momentum is very key.
It's key. It's key. You bring him in when the game was already dead. I think Eddie is your name, but momentum was already dead when Sterling came in. Yeah, you're right. Sterling didn't do anything. He looked. He was that thing round one in the square. How do you say that orange in an apple space? He didn't fit. He should have left him on the bench. Leave him on the bench. Don't bring him in. The time he would have brought him in was when you took out KDB. No, KDB, because the thing is, that's why when you want to put a nail in the coffin for those that played the game, especially like at the amber minutes, you want to kill it off with intensity. You don't come in and want to manage the game, like especially in a Champions League like this.
Let's not do this. Let's not. Okay, come on.
Forward.
Jack, hold on. Jack Grealish.
Go ahead.
Sterling. Who can Jack Grealish or Sterling? Who retains the ball better?
Raheem Sterling for me.
But Jack Grealish. That's a good question. No, that's a good question, and I want to know why you're asking that question, Eddie. Why are you asking that question?
If you look at the moment he made that change and the person who was taken out, he would have preferred a Sterling. I'm not saying it's the right change to make. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, you can have your thoughts on Sterling should have been the change. But what I'm saying is, if I'm looking at my bench and I'm going, okay, cool, I'm taking KDB out. In what world do you think it makes sense to bring on Sterling instead of?
Well, remember, who did it when he took out KDB? Who did he bring in?
Gundogan.
Exactly. So, I meant KDB for the other guy, the Brazilian guy, Jesus.
He brought off Jesus and then KDB. He brought on Zinchenko and them.
Thank you.
Gundogan.
Jesus, man, because Jesus, that intensity. Jesus, you know what? I thought Jesus had a monster game, actually. Monster. He had a monster game. So you take out so much intensity from the front. Because remember, what I'm trying to pitch to you guys is the importance of intensity till the end. Especially in a Champions League semi-finals. Intensity. If you remember how we played Real Madrid last season, we played till Mason Mount scored at the 90th minute. Remember that?
Yeah.
Intensity. We pressed them till we choked them. That's how we were able to. If not, that game would have gone to probably extra time or whatever. We had to play till the end. And
that was exactly what affected us this year when we played them at the Bernabeu, because we did not play the game off. Because when we leading 3-0, I expected Tuchel to go and pack the bus. That was what I was.
This is a different script. This is a different script because Man City already had a leg up from the last game, even though somebody said it. Mahrez should have killed the game in the first tie.
And Foden and
he had Foden in the first tie, but this time around, I feel, in my humble opinion, is they should have. What Pep wanted to do is he wanted to do what Abdullah is saying right now. Shut up shop. You see, sometimes offense is the best defense. That's all I'm trying to say. And this is
Blue Eyes. 1 second. This is fraudulent, man. You're 2 goals ahead. You're 2 goals ahead in the Champions League semi-finals. And you're telling me your players cannot hold for 5 minutes.
Bro, they could. Bro, you know if they whistle,
and you want to blame the coach.
I'm blaming the coach. I'm blaming the coach. I'm blaming the coach, man. If Pep doesn't go home and look himself in the mirror today. Yes, my brother, talk to me, man.
I game even now at the moment, yeah.
I'm
2 goals up in any game with half an hour to go. I'm telling my players, game management. There's no point because
no. But listen,
Hold on. This is what happens because something like that Chelsea game could happen. They get 1 goal and all of a sudden they pick up energy to attack you. Right?
No, but go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead, bro.
They went into that last 5 minutes knowing even when they scored, they didn't celebrate. The 88 minutes, because they know they still have to get 1 more. That's why I blame the players. Yes, Pep will take his blame. He will take his portion of the blame. But you're not telling me you're a world-class defender, the so-called best defender in the EPL.
Best defender in England.
And you let a 4'7" player.
He is the best. He won the
No, he's not the best. He's not the best.
He's not the best. You let him get in front of you to score in the near post. You let him out jump you for the second goal. And you concede the penalty. I'm sorry. How do you call Pep? How do you blame Pep for that?
Bro, Rodrigo wouldn't header that shit over me, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. I done your headbutt the dude, bro. I'm headbutting, bro. That's just not going into my net. We either colliding heads or I'm connecting the fuck out of that ball.
Blue eyes.
Yes.
I think I mentioned this before.
Yes.
If that was Sergio Ramos instead of
Diaz.
Ruben Diaz
it's clear.
Real defender.
Man City are playing that Champions League final.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I kid you not.
No, but if you see, but the thing is, Eddie, I hear you loud and clear. But the thing is, I heard you guys saying we need to give Carlo Ancelotti credit, and you guys were spot on, because you know what? Carlo Ancelotti knew he could not manage City pound for pound. You're a coach. Okay, Eddie, you're a coach, so you'll understand what I mean. I'm not a coach, but I understand the game. I played the game. So Carlo Ancelotti, what he did is he knew Man City can hold off. That's their strength. You have to force them out of their comfort zone.
Their shell.
You have to force them out of that game management. And listen, just look at how that game played out. Tell me if Carlo now Ancelotti looks like a genius.
He is a genius.
He is a genius. You're absolutely right. He's a genius just because of his Chelsea ties.
I don't know if you know what he did in the match. That he only did 3 things, and I don't know if you guys know about it. When the formation came out, it was a 4-4-2 diamond. When the match starts, it was a 4-3-3. In the second half, when Riyad Mahrez scored,
it was 4-4-2.
Camavinga and Rodrigo, and Ancelotti played 2 formations in which I saw he played a 4-1-4-1. He took off Casemiro. He told Camavinga, "You be that DM and be playing that ball." In which Casemiro wasn't playing in the first half. And
all I'm saying is, Abdullahi,
and he said, "I'm gonna
exactly."
Bro, let's not.
He played the 3-5-2.
All I'm saying is simple, guys. All I'm saying is simple, guys.
That's what you do when you're chasing a game.
All I'm saying is simple, guys. Really quick
I love Carlo Ancelotti though.
What for me? What Pep needed to do? One last line, guys. What Pep needed to do is make Real Madrid defend till the end. Why give Real Madrid the Real Madrid the impetus to come back into the game? You see, that's why it's philosophy. That's why I'm talking about philosophy over the actual resources.
Blue eyes. How does Pep know to? How does Pep coach?
No.
2 minutes of the game.
Question.
Then he's not a coach, my brother. Who said that? Forward. Is that you forward? He's not a coach. Lekabom, my brother. He's not a coach then.
Blue eyes. Question.
Go ahead, my brother. Yeah, I can hear you. When
was Real Madrid's first real chance at the game?
89th minute.
89th minute.
No. Let him answer.
Let me see. I'm so mad that before I had to think because I critically watched that game.
Abdullahi,
but
their first real chance was the 89th minute.
No, their first real chance was the
93rd.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think.
The one that missed.
There was a Vinicius in the
first first goal on target was the 87th minute or 88, whatever.
Yeah. Exactly.
No, you're saying you wanted him to make them defend till the end. That's what he was doing.
No. They were not defending. It's just that City couldn't put the ball away. They were not defending. City couldn't put the ball away. You said?
Madrid came at City today. You know that, right?
No, he's saying
they came at City.
He's saying City should put Madrid on the back foot, not be on
That's
the back
it.
foot.
Simple.
Let me tell you why.
It's just that they couldn't put the ball away. City could not put the ball. And another thing is, anyways, I know you guys love Silva, man. Silva is a problem for that team.
Which
Silva would have been better. They're missing.
But that Bernardo Silva guy there's something about him in that, man. Anyways, I'm not going to bring that up right now because that's player over coach, like Eddie is saying. That is player over coach right there. That's a very good case of a player being shitty.
You guys were right. He was trash at the 10.
Let me not lie. I know Bernardo Silva was poor in the 2 games, but the reason why he plays is because he gives that. He's that box to box.
Yeah, it's the legs
that stops counter. He also presses and he enables City, to get that balance in case they are on a counter.
In terms of
now,
legs,
let me answer that first question where you said, why didn't they put Madrid on the back? Madrid has a lot of technical players that can play through tight spaces. You know that, right?
Yes.
They have Modric, they have Cruz, they have Casemiro, they have players that can actually pass their way through, and they're not afraid to pass those short passes because they believe they have that technical ability. Today they missed Alaba, but it didn't look like he didn't play because Nacho, to me, Nacho played probably his best game in a white jersey. I've never seen him play like
Nacho was.
He stepped up so well. And then I didn't even know Militao was a ball-playing centre back. I thought
he played well.
I thought he just
Militao is like this. Is like blue eyes friend.
Let me tell you another Let me tell you guys another tactical move, and I'll let Ford go after this, right? One tactical move Ancelotti did in the first half to play through City's press and play from the back. He brought Cruz in between Nacho and Militao. And then he told Modric to just tuck in a bit, either to the left or to the right, almost like another fullback, right? And that way, Man City didn't know who to press and how, because guess what? That shape was not something they were used to. And that was how they were able to play through them and actually advance the ball forward to Vinicius or to Benzema. I know Benzema didn't really show up in that first half, but when the guy kicked in that
it mattered. Yeah.
He showed up. I'll let Ford.
Moments.
Yeah.
Go ahead, man.
This is what it's about.
Forward, please. Can you change your IV, please? Can you change your IV? That guy, he has not played the last 2 years. I think.
We need him for
UCL Hazard.
Listen, man. Hazard said, I'm going to Madrid for one thing and one thing only, to win number 14. And right now, whether you like it or not, the fact of the matter is he's gone to that changing room and he's 1 game away from achieving his goal. So I won't say too much, but we're 1 game away. We're 1 game away. Sure. But as for the game, listen, obviously you lot have already talked about it quite a lot. You guys have been on 2 hours, right? So there's probably not a lot that you haven't covered. So what do you guys actually want to talk about specifically with the game right now?
We talked about Pep and Eddie was talking about Ruben Diaz in terms of, because Blue Eyes was like, he blamed Pep and was like, it is between players and manager because
Miley Cyrus.
For me, as a defender, indeed, it is something. What I expected you to do is just booted the ball anywhere Bellefield, just play it. Whatever you want to play it, just do whatever you want to do. But what I'm seeing Man City was doing is holding on to ball, passing sideways, passing. Pass like you are playing Real Madrid in Santiago Bernabeu. You cannot go there and be passing around. You have to
don't play out the back.
You have to have that moment.
Another thing to keep in mind, like if you look at the stats for this game too, right? One of the interesting things that caught my eye is if you look at the amount of passes that Real Madrid had, it was above 400.
Wow.
Which is something that most teams that play Man City are usually like
that doesn't happen
30 and below. So that exactly, that doesn't happen that often. So the midfielders don't typically have to do that much work when it comes to defending intricate passes that aren't just straight up hoof direct.
And Brexit merchants.
Exactly. So
I think that's a good point to bring up. But I think like a part of that was because Man City were of course already winning the tie. So I feel like another part of them, they were happy to at times give possession up to Madrid and like let them build up.
They were
and
not
try and
happy
catch
to
them with
give
their press.
possession. No, I don't agree. They just give possession. Madrid earned the possession because they set those traps for Man City, and Man City's presses were not as effective as they always thought. Because guess what? Madrid was able to play through their press because of those technical
they had.
And then they had an extra midfielder in what's his name? Carvajal. Carvajal came up and played as an extra midfielder, even though he was playing as a fullback, because the Man City, the other side of Man City, they weren't attacking from that side at all. And then you also have Valverde who was the dirty guy, right? He just kept kicking everybody. He was a nuisance. He was all about everybody, covering all the ground throughout the game. And that's how, to me, that advantage was what overwhelmed Man City, because Man City got tired. I've never seen that team get tired before. They got tired today.
Yeah. Because they play Brexit
you have to give credit
every
to
week.
this guy. See, when people talk about him, I was like, this guy is too young to play. I watch him a little bit. Is he Stade Rennes? Or is it Stade Rennes or Leo? Eduardo Camavinga. Before, like, who the hell is this guy? But this guy came in and played football with composure. That guy is 19 years of age. He came into in the semi-final and played with a composure. You have to give credit to
the guy played like someone that played. He played like
improved players.
Yeah, he was
the
so
of
good.
last season is different than the of this season because he knows how to improve player. You have to give Ancelotti his credit. He knows
Camavinga's like a midfielder that's been playing for Madrid for like 10 years, bro.
Yes.
Yeah.
That guy composure on the ball is magnificent.
But
he's a quality player. I mean, to my earlier point, look, I think obviously Ancelotti got a lot of things right over the 2 legs. Well, certainly in the second leg, you can say. And I think they were better in possession for sure. I think they were better at pressing City and forcing them into errors for sure. I do think City lacked a little bit of urgency, again, because they are already leading in the tie. So I don't feel like they were as urgent with certain things in their game. But I still think they played a good 89 minutes. And I think they were deservedly winning.
True.
They should have went on to score second and third even after their goal. Grealish had a glorious chance. Mendy cleared it off the line. He had another chance where he sat down like 3 of their players, and then Courtois made another amazing save. He was one of their best players over 2 legs because Courtois
made up for that
number of great
mistake
saves
against Bernardo.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, there were some mistakes for certain goals, but Courtois made a number of amazing saves over these, like in all of these Champions League knockout stage games. He's made some incredible saves, but listen, I think on the earlier point that Eddie was talking about where you're attributing the blame in terms of players and manager, like I'm 200% on Eddie's side here. Like, listen, we're going to get into Pep, or I'm sure you guys have already got into Pep, and now 12 is about a Champions League, another embarrassing defeat, blah, 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 all that. And that's all true. But for today, while he made some mistakes, you have to look at the players on the pitch. Because when I was growing up, I'm sure a lot of you guys who are the same age as me, maybe older, when we were growing up, accountability has to be put on the 11 men that are on the pitch. As much as managers now are more influential than ever, there's still players, there's still grown men, $1 million players, these guys are millionaires. You have to be accountable for your errors, for your mistakes, for what you bring to the football pitch. And these guys bottled, bro. They bottled badly. And this is the first time this set of players have bottled. They bottled against Monaco. Against Leon, embarrassingly, Sterling missing an open goal with 5 minutes left. They bottled against even Liverpool. They lost 3-0 at Anfield.
Exactly, we were like
Tottenham,
fourth that season.
They bottled against flipping cock on the badge Tottenham, bro. Tottenham chicken
Bottleham bottle Spurs, bro.
Let's not forget that. And let's not even forget last season.
Go on, Abby.
Let's not forget against last season, against my club, the team that was in catastrophe in January.
Their only
chance. Lampard. The team that had a new manager, again, the first team ever to win the Champions League with a new manager.
5-2, Arsenal 1-0.
Forward. Can I?
Crazy.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Go on.
I think we have to correct that perspective, or we have to shift that perspective. When I hear people keep saying 89 minutes, 90 minutes, it's on the players, blah blah blah. It's like us blaming the soldier for getting killed in a war front. You already have your training, you get all your direction from the generals, you can still get killed in the war. It's not, will that be your fault? It's not the player's fault. All you're talking about, these guys, this is their full-time job. Pep doesn't play, he doesn't train. He's to give the team direction. Did you hear what Drogba said about Mourinho in his first season? He said Mourinho was so predictable, you would think he was having a dream about what was going to happen in a game, because he already mapped out all the necessary scenario that could eventually happen, and he gave clear and specific direction. We're not talking about somebody that coaches a Sunday league pub team. We're talking about the highest level of professionalism in our game. This is Pep's fault. You tell players, if the players made an error, then you can say, okay, you scored an own goal, you weren't concentrating, you made a wrong pass, or whatever. But you cannot. But when you're conceding goals at the 90th minute, it is the manager's direction.
Excuse
See,
me.
I
How
got to
is
come in
that?
there.
How
I
is
got
that?
to come in there. I
How
have
is
to
that
come in there.
Let him explain. Let him explain.
Excuse me.
Let me
How is that
respond. Let me respond
concentration?
because
Abdul, my guy. Abdul, my guy. Abdul, my guy.
it was close to me. It was close to
I'll
me.
come to forward.
Abdul, my guy now. 2-4. 2-4.
I love Abdul. I love Abdul.
Explain.
Abdul, my guy. 2-4.
Listen,
2-4.
listen. Look, you send your guys into the water. I hear all of that, right? But concentration, bro. Pep is not accountable for the concentration of his players on the pitch. Yes, he can give them instructions from the touchline. And look, we probably all would have seen if the camera was on him. He's telling these guys to focus, stay switched on. There's not much time left. Those players made the mistakes. This wasn't just individual quality from Madrid. Cancelo switched off at the back post for the cross. Ruben Diaz didn't track Rodrigo making a run off of it for the first goal.
Forward. That is the importance of drills in the training pitch.
Yeah, but how do you know Pep isn't doing those drills?
Drill in the players.
Yeah, how do we know he's not doing these drills?
Pep's just telling them
Let
pass the
Abdul
ball.
explain. Let him explain.
If it doesn't work, then you're drilling them with the wrong methodology. If it doesn't work,
What do you mean it doesn't
Yeah,
work?
but how do we know it's not
Obviously,
working
it
though? Like,
didn't
they were the better team for over both legs. Like Pep really, Pep. Look, first leg. Guys. Let's be real. First leg, Pep coached the 6-1. Like Pep coached the 6-1 in the first leg. They were the much better team. Mahrez missed 3 sitters. Foden missed 2 sitters. It could have been lights out. Second leg, it wasn't the greatest game, but Man City was still the better team. And you're up 2 goals in the 89th minute. Like, what more do you need the manager to do? They make individual errors. Cancelo, Diaz, individual errors.
Grealish didn't
stop the
have.
cross.
Okay, so now I understand the players. Now I understand the players. Now I understand the players at Bundesliga when coach was coaching were bad, and then the players against Chelsea last season were bad, and then the players today again were bad. Can't we see that there's something consistent?
Yeah,
Can't we hold on? There's something consistent with Pep going to the dance.
Yeah. And Pep.
There's something consistent. You can't tell me. Obviously, players make mistakes. We get it, but like Abdul said, there's something wrong with the general's instructions.
Well, but the point that I'm making is that I'm not saying that this is all on the players. No, the accountability needs to be. Like, you shift blame on everybody. Everybody deserves blame. But we're talking about today's game.
But we're talking about no. Listen, we're talking. I hear you. What you're now you're talking about context. I hear. No, I do hear you. But what I'm trying to say, right? Maybe I'm going on a different tangent here. But what I'm looking at philosophy. I'm trying to shine the light on philosophy, and I know players make a difference. It's like what's the name of this popular chef? You can give him all the ingredients in this world. If he doesn't,
Gordon Ramsay.
Thank you, Gordon Ramsay. It doesn't matter what ingredients you give Gordon Ramsay. He put together a soft and tough for you, comfortably. That's how you know a good chef. And with Pep has proven to the world that we all know he's world class. But hey, there's only so many EPLs you can win, man. Come on, switch it up a little bit. Switch it up just a little bit, man. Of course, the players suck. Listen, I know that if we got City in the finals, we'll roll them over. I know, in a split, backward, we'll roll them over. I know that. I know the players. I know. But what I'm talking about, what about the philosophical change? When are we going to start seeing that? Can somebody please help me answer that question? When? Is it until we get him another? Should we get him another Messi and Busquets and these guys again? Is that what it will take?
Yeah, he needs.
I mean, maybe it will take a Haaland for them to go and get to the next level of being more ruthless in a tie like this, where they create the chances. The City are clearly the better team. They were clearly the better team over 2 legs. So they should have gone through. And Haaland maybe does that job for them.
I want to
ask you. Have to look at the personnel here that let them down.
I just want to ask one question. One question, Emmy. One question. Abdul, you were talking about drills and all that stuff. Can you tell me what drill is going to help Diaz from preventing any of those goals?
Yeah, from bending over in 5 seconds, bro.
Can you tell me what drills is going to prevent any of those?
Full-time strip or part-time.
That's all I need to know.
Maybe if Jack Grealish had put that, maybe he would.
Let's talk about Diaz.
Let Abdul speak.
He said drills, right? You talked about Mourinho coaching situations, and Pep doesn't. Tell me what coaching would have helped Diaz, because that is all those mistakes are mistakes you learn, are things you learn when you're 12, 13. They don't teach you that at the senior level. Not when you're making millions.
No, but you don't. But listen, that you can tell that was.
Right,
Abdul, answer, my brother. Sorry.
Right. I am not saying give these players new ability. My keyword was direction. If you cannot follow the direction, then you don't have to be in the team.
Exactly.
If a general doesn't have the soldiers that take direction, you bring in new soldiers.
Yeah.
You have to blame the general. There's a reason why he's a general.
Yeah.
Right? If the player doesn't have the ability, obviously you cannot give them new ability.
Make the change.
Right? If a player is right-footed, you cannot suddenly tell him start playing with your left. I understand.
Yeah.
But you can give direction. When you get the ball, kick it to the right. When you get the ball, kick it to the left. When you have headers, kick it to the throw-in. When we have 5 minutes to go, we can be in a decisive situation, waste time, hold the ball, and things like that. Focus. Don't get tired at
Abdul, you know ball. You know ball. You know ball, my brother.
Yeah, but the thing is, what you're saying can be right.
You know ball. You know ball.
What you're saying isn't wrong. What you're saying isn't wrong. Like, philosophy is important in football, yes, but that doesn't still forego the mistakes that were made. We all agreed earlier that if Sergio Ramos is in that position, he clears that header, unlike Ruben Diaz.
Yeah.
But if Virgil van Dijk's there, maybe he doesn't switch off like he did on the first goal. And certainly, I mean, any competent defender we would like to think doesn't make the mistake for the third goal. Like kicking the ball and kick Benzema, and then you're saying, "Oh, I got the ball. I got the ball." Why he got the ball? Here I can see you did not get the ball.
We're all saying Ramos. We're all saying Ramos, but that's all hindsight. That's all make believe. I know Ramos is a monster. He's a monster. We get it, but we just don't know. It could have been a penalty.
But the overall point is that the individual player made the mistake, so we have to keep that individual player accountable. Pep has made his own mistake, sure, but for today. Again, for me, over the tie, he coached his team to be the better team over both legs.
I'm forward.
And up until the 89th minute of the second leg, they should have went through with a 2-goal
No, he didn't.
And yet they
I beg to differ. Because in the first tie, Abdullah, really quick. I beg to differ. Sorry, with all due respect, because if you look at the first tie, I think Eddie was talking about the first tie. If you look at the first tie, it's purely on Pep. Let's be fair here. Yes, it's purely on Pep.
Yeah, he should have hooked Mahrez. He should have hooked Mahrez.
Come on, man. Okay.
No.
So Mahrez missed 3 1-on-1s.
We're not going to go on a tangent.
Real Madrid scored some unbelievable. How are you going to tell me that? How are you going to tell me that it's on Pep when the 2 goals Madrid scored, right? The 2 goals Madrid scored. Benzema scores a worldie, right? A goal that he has no right to score from across outside the box. The Vinicius does a 70-yard run. Laporte just has not to go across and actually tackle him and engage him, and he goes and scores 3 headers in his legs. And then Benzema scores from a penalty from Laporte handball. How would any of that on Pep? That doesn't make any sense.
Of course, it doesn't make sense. I know sometimes things get murky for some people, but what I'm trying to say is this: you can miss goals, right? There's one thing called missing goals, and there's another thing called putting the pressure, stepping on the gas.
I just see
showing urgency.
Yeah, they had a warning sign with the first goal.
Exactly, man.
The first goal was a warning sign.
When Abdul was talking, I have to kind of think about something, and I like what he's saying in terms of philosophy.
Right.
It makes me bring on somebody in which I don't want to talk about him, Diego Simeone, because Diego Simeone is a madman in terms of defending, and he has a philosophy in which he will tell his player, 85 minutes or 87, we are winning this match. I'm offering the ball up and I'm playing it 2-20. I'm even playing dirty because we know we have just like 1 minute or 2 minutes inch to go.
Exactly.
So Diego Simeone will not do. See, I understand what Abdul is saying in terms of philosophy, because Simeone manager would tell his player, hey, use your brain, move that ball up or play dirty. That is Diego Simeone for you. But Pep doesn't do it because he has a different kind of play. I get what Abdul is saying. He has a different type of philosophy of play.
It's a different philosophy for sure. It's a different philosophy for sure. But Pep's philosophy allowed Man City to dominate the second half. They scored the goal. Mahrez scored a great goal. And you know what? The difference between Pep and Simeone is Simeone, after the goal, they would have went park the bus, we're not going to concede any more chances. Let's just lock the game off, right? The whole game's going to be an on half, but we're going to be defending. Whereas if Pep is like, you know what, we're a good enough team that we can go and create more chances and score more goals.
Yeah,
and they
but-
almost did. Grealish had 2 great chances,
And
which
they
on another
missed
day
it.
they go in and they completely chose the side.
Listen,
Yeah, but-
you say
But
dominate.
wait,
Somebody,
but
Abdullah,
also-
really quick.
You also think about in this is a semi-final in the UCL. Sometimes your philosophy you have to throw it into the dustbin and play
Yes, yes, this is exactly it. This is
Pep
the
doesn't do
Champions
it. He did
League.
it in the first league against
Players need to step up and be accountable. This isn't league
Listen,
football.
guys.
This is the
Somebody
Champions
said
League. Players
no.
step up with moments. And right now, in that moment, City
you
players
guys
drop
said
the ball.
you guys said something here. Somebody was saying that Pep dominated both ties. And then I remember
I didn't say
Eddie,
dominated, he was the better. They were the better.
whatever it is. Okay, good. English is my fifth language, so whatever. So and then Eddie.
Let me correct that. City were not the better time in the 2 legs, though. They were not the better.
No, but they had more possession, right?
No, they clearly.
But that means fuck all, though. That means fuck all.
Thank you. So all I'm trying to say, thank you. Who said that? Yeah, it does mean fuck all. You're absolutely. It does mean fuck all because you know why? And Eddie and Amy were talking about how Anchi. I call him Anchi. You guys call him Ancelotti. I call him Anchi. How Anchi is masterclass. Yes, because what you do, right?
Fuck the
if I'm
possession,
Anchi,
score the goals, win the game.
thank you. If I'm Anchi, what I'll do is, hey, give them a rope to hang themselves, and that's what played out in this series. Give you a rope to hang yourself. You guys like possession. You guys like holding the ball. Or you take.
Yeah.
And this is the
enjoy
reason.
that possession going back home. Enjoy that possession.
This is the reason why. This is the reason I was saying to Eddie earlier that intensity for me would have been the difference maker. You bring in your intensity players who are unpredictable.
Gundogan should have been early.
The unpredictable players come in and jaga the place, like Abdul was saying. Jaga.
Yeah.
So for me, right? Obviously the players should take the blame, but I don't care about the players. I'm looking at the general, like Abdul rightfully put it. I'm looking at the general. It doesn't matter how you guys listen. If the board were to come down on what happened today, guess who's getting the cut?
Yeah.
Guess who's getting the cut, man?
Bro, Pep's gonna go on sabbatical, bro.
Blue West. Let me put it like this, Blue West. If you were to attribute the blame percentage-wise, based on what happened today, or even over both legs, in terms of the percentage you would give to the manager or the player, how would you distribute that percentage of?
Let me make it even more interesting. I'll attribute. That's a fantastic question forward. I will attribute 70% of the blame on the players, but you know that 30% I'm giving the coach is what losing his job.
Yeah, that was the difference, right?
Yeah.
That's it. That's what I'm trying to say. That's the difference.
Yeah, he becomes
and that's why you manage. You see, that's why you guys say Real Madrid manage moments. It's the same way the board manages moments. They manage trends. They look at little things. They don't look at the big things. They look at the little things. They say, hey, hold on, this guy has been. Let's look at his trends here. He's been to with Bayern Munich. Against Chelsea, like somebody rightfully said, against a very academy boys. Mason Mount and my guys.
Even if they play academy midfield,
Thank you. What's going on here? Somebody said against Lyon. Somebody said against Lyon.
Yep, Lyon.
City were the favorites in the final. City were the favorites in the final.
So are you trying to tell me that? Are you trying to tell me that all those players? Are you trying to tell me that all those players are junk?
Exactly, bro.
Nope.
Even if they played,
this is where we're in agreement, Blue Eyes. This is where we're in agreement. The percentage that you gave, I'm in a complete agreement. I would give 70% to the players for today.
Yeah.
For today, and 30% on Pep. Over the 2 legs, I'll give 30% to Pep. But obviously, now you look at his overall tenure. Now this is where you have to look at Pep from a side eye. You think, you know what, Pep? You've got the best team in the country. You've got arguably the best team in the world over the last 5-6 years. And yet you've got one Champions League final.
I think that's overrated. You guys.
Is it really though? Because when you look at it, Pep has spent the most money. Pep has spent the most money.
And he has experience.
I need to address this. Man City is not the best team in the world when you come to a composite team. They have a philosophy which they employ during matches, right? Which they use to actually dominate the teams in their league, in their local league.
Yeah.
And also in the first round of this tournament, they blow teams away because they play teams that are not technical people. But when they get to the quarterfinals, semifinals, and the final, like we saw last season, and the semi-final like we saw today, they meet players that are more technically endowed or as technically gifted as they are, and also play with a lot of freedom. This Manchester City team, their biggest problem is that they play like robots. Like I said before, they don't play
Yeah.
as
That's true.
if they
That's
have
true.
a soul.
They won't fight for it.
They play soulless football. See, in the history of this tournament, right, there has been no team that has won this tournament that doesn't have a soul. It's a fact.
Exactly.
It goes back to Nottingham Forest in the 80s. All the teams that won this tournament, they have a soul. This Manchester City team,
It's a manufactured
does
club.
not
It's
have it's like a manufactured, exactly. It's like a manufactured team.
they're
No
trying to
soul,
they're trying to
nothing-
manufacture a passion
not-
like PSG.
Nothing
can't do that.
concrete about them. They're so hollow. So every time they get into pressure, you can blow.
Fall down.
Like
No,
I
no,
said,
I
you can
agree.
breeze through them, and they're so hollow.
Look,
I
look
agree.
at it like
They
this.
are getting stronger year by year, but it's still not enough. Because again,
No,
you saw
it's not-
Chelsea. It took
it's-
Chelsea
it's-
12,
it's
14
not
years
enough.
to develop that soul.
To Ami's point, Man City, like if you look at that squad they have, that squad has no personality.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
If Pep were to leave, could any of us honestly say how the squad would play?
No,
absolutely
They'll fall
not.
apart.
Bro, they would be a top 4 team.
No, they will not even make top 4. I'm not lying to you.
Probably not, bro. Everybody will leave.
I mean,
Pep leaves.
so are we
everybody
saying
leaves.
that they're not? Are we saying that they're not a top 3 squad in Europe just based off personnel? We're saying that
They're a
there's
top
3
3
squads
squad,
better
yes.
than them.
Yes. But when Pep leaves,
They can't react.
people are going to believe too.
They can't react. They
cannot react.
It's like okay, let me put it like this. As someone said about generals and war, right? It's like they've not had enough battle scars to win this tournament. There's something about grit that you need to have at certain moments in this tournament, or else you cannot win it. You go out like today, consider 2 goals in 2 minutes.
In 2 minutes.
That's how painful this tournament is. This is game 12 of the Champions League season for them.
It's cutthroat, man.
And in game 12, they lost it in 2 minutes.
In 2 minutes.
That is how cruel this tournament is. And that's why they've not won it.
Let's look at it this way. Right?
There's
If
also
we
a
were
reason
to
why
assess-
PSG has not won this tournament.
Yeah,
This
it's the same
tournament-
thing. It's the same thing.
This tournament is not as easy as anybody thinks.
Even
But that said, it's still not an excuse. It's still not an excuse for
Yeah,
Pep
it's not
not to
an
win a
excuse. It's
Champions
not an
League
excuse.
in
They
6
made a
years of a
final.
squad this stacked. Because this squad, whether you think it's the best or not, it's still a stacked squad.
Okay,
And they
Bro,
should win a
this
Champions
squad,
League.
this squad should have that
Let
Champions League from last season. This squad should have
And also,
that
guys,
Champions
we
League
also
from
have
last
to be real. This is the down period in football right now. Real Madrid are like in a rebuild.
Exactly.
Barcelona on a
They don't even
decline.
have Mbappe,
Man United on a decline.
Rudiger.
Bayern Munich on a decline. For me, there's only 2 teams that are in their peak right now. Whether you like them or not, there's only 2 teams that are in the peak of where they
City,
are in
Liverpool.
terms of their cycle. And it's City and Liverpool right now.
Exactly.
And the fact that City have allowed Chelsea, who were in turmoil last season, to win the Champions League ahead
Turmoil.
of them.
Lampard.
They're not going to let
Tuchel
Real
came
Madrid, who are in a
on
rebuild.
a half a season's notice. Bro, you had
Exactly.
5 seasons experience. You had 5
100%.
seasons with this
And if you
team.
look at the landscape for
Rinse,
next
repeat,
season,
rinse, repeat.
Real Madrid could easily land Mbappe, Rudiger,
Exactly.
maybe Tchouaméni, and all of a sudden now they're back and they're actually
Bro,
they're
even
actually at the peak of their cycle, a
Ancelotti
new
was at
cycle.
Everton. Ancelotti was at Everton, bro. He came in and he batted you up, bro. Bro, Ancelotti wasn't even with Real Madrid last season.
Because
It was
forward,
the-
I was saying to Mohamed, I was like, after Kawaka went off, that was when Vinicius Junior had the chance, and I said it to him. As a Liverpool fans, you should be very worried.
Yeah, I'm worried, bro. I'm worried.
Of Trent
sick,
Alexander-Arnold, Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius gonna rip Trent
Because we've seen now, the thing is now we've seen Vinicius against Reece James. We saw him against a
I
half
wish
fit
we
Kyle
had Reece
Walker until he got
James,
taken off.
and then Trent could be in midfield, like because Trent isn't defensively like that. I wish we had a kind of Reece James.
And you know,
to shut down
I know Liverpool without Trent is like a Shaolin master fighting with one hand, right? Because Trent
has to play, just not at right back.
Is their creative
Where do
nerve,
you want
right?
to play?
He's the creator. He's the maestro.
He's the 10. He's the 10.
And
But
you
the
know why?
problem is he lose guard a lot. He doesn't know how to defend.
No, because he's not a defender. He's not a defender.
He's not a defender. He's a winger. He's a
That
10.
is why I'm saying, as a Liverpool fans, you should be worried with going out 1-on-1 because Vinicius is not
Bro,
last season.
you know the key to that final is El Dio. Sadio Mane has to El Dio has if El Dio gets his 1 or 2 goals, El Dio has to be the right back. I'm not even trying to be funny. Like, bro, as funny as it sounds, tactically, bro. After Sadio,
You see, Mane got a back brace and then go right back and hold on to Vinicius.
Sadio has to come back and hold Trent's hand because Trent is he's like a Make-A-Wish kid when it comes to right backs, bro. He's not that dude, bro. He's not a right back. He's a winger. And Klopp
it's like playing David Beckham at right back.
He keeps, bro. But the issue I have with Klopp,
he's just there to pass ball.
Insisting on Trent being a right back. Trent, play Joe Gomez because Hendo is a retire home guy, bro. If you are relying on Hendo versus Vinicius, he's gonna be cremated in the final. He's gonna be cremated. It's gonna be a funeral. We're gonna be wearing black.
Ford, can I make a comment? I like that statement you made earlier on, where you said the two teams at their peak now is City and Liverpool, and the two teams who are like in transit, and Madrid is in transition.
Yeah, Madrid are in transition. They're not in their peak.
So let me ask you now, if the for the final, if Real Madrid wins, who will you blame? Will you blame Klopp or the
Yeah,
players?
I would blame Klopp. I would blame Klopp because he's gonna do the same shit, bro. He's gonna do the same
it
shit.
would depend on the game because again, if Klopp gets the tactics right and Liverpool outplay them, but then let's say Salah misses big chances, Mane misses big chances, and then you have another Karius moment, that isn't really on Klopp.
Sadio won't flop. Sadio won't be the one to flop.
I mean, you say he won't, and hopefully he does. I mean, okay, let me be clear.
I don't know.
I want Liverpool to get battered. I need Liverpool to go and only win one trophy this season. Right? Let me be clear. But at the same time, if those players flop, you can't put it on Klopp.
No, there's three things we can blame now, right? We can blame the manager, the players, and luck. We all know about luck, so we're not like counting that.
Yeah.
We're talking about strategically.
Yeah, it's gonna be on Klopp.
Are you going to blame Klopp? Or of course they can have a bad referee and all kinds of things can happen. We understand the other parameters, but in terms of personnel, are we going to blame Klopp or you're going to blame the players?
You know, I personally would blame Klopp if Liverpool aren't like convincingly the better team over 90 minutes. Now, that doesn't always mean you will win a Champions League final because again, Chelsea weren't the best team over 90 minutes against Bayern Munich in 2012, but we got it done somehow, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, if Real Madrid, let's say, give them a 50-50 game or even the better team, then I'll look at Klopp and say, you know what, Klopp, this is your team in your 6th year of your cycle. Everybody's in their prime. You've had no injuries for most of the season. You should be getting that team to outplay this Madrid team, outrun them, outfight them, and you got the killers up front. You got the hitters up front.
Yeah,
you also spent 50 million in January to get Diaz, who's a game changer. So you should go and win this game.
Yeah,
so
if you tell me Diaz
has to get it done.
If you tell me Diaz or Vinny, bro, Diaz is one of the best players in the world, but Vinny is different gravy, bro. Bro, did you see what Vinny did, bro? Bro, Vinny literally cooked Man City from half court, bro. He basically took a shot from the logo, bro. He cooked Fernandinho in the first leg, bro. That kind of quality, Diaz is good like that, but he doesn't have the end product like Vinny this season. Vinny has the
end product, and that credit to Ancelotti for doing that because Ancelotti knows how to coach players into me. Because last season we had bad Vinny, and this season
we had bad Vinny. Now we have peak Vinny.
I think I mentioned this. I tried to emphasize it, but people were just like brushing it off. Where after the game, Madrid played Chelsea. And that Rodrigo goal. That Modric passed to him.
That pass.
Everybody was emphasizing that pass, and I was saying it to them. I was emphasizing it. I said, "Look, it's a perfect pass, but if you look at how Rodrigo cushioned that ball,
it's the composure.
It's the composure, his ability, and he shows a lot of maturity to score that kind of goal in that kind of scenario and situation.
Ancelotti has these guys playing like
people did not
players.
pay attention. Everybody was gassed by what the perfect Modric pass.
But that shot was
So
difficult.
if you were a coach and you know exactly what was, and you saw that goal Rodriguez scored, you will have known he was in danger coming in today. You will have instructed your players, your defenders, keep an eye on this on this boy, because Rudiger was nowhere to be found. Thiago Silva could not catch up with him. Alonso was too slow, right? In that split second. So you should have known that this kid has that kind of ability. Don't give him like a breathing space. Don't give him a chance.
Yeah.
Keep an eye on him.
Yeah.
Did it look like Pep gave them that kind of instruction?
I mean, maybe he. But the thing is, how can we know that? Again, we unfortunately don't have access to being inside the dressing room, so we don't know. But if you look at Ruben Diaz, did he execute? Did Ruben Diaz look like a player who executed on the job?
It's 50-50. I agree.
And he didn't.
Pep also did sub in that ballerina Grealish to let Carvajal slip and damn near fall on his ass and deliver a cross, bro. Pep isn't free from blame, bro. Pep subbed in that ballerina to do what? He witnessed a geriatric almost slip on his ass and cross the ball. You're fucking 20 years old or like whatever. Oh, how old is Grealish? He's
25.
But he's young, bro. How is he letting a geriatric almost slip on his ass, stay on balance, and deliver a cross? Are you
again? That's not on Pep. That's on the individual. Again, that's on the individual.
But he subbed him in. He subbed him in for a reason.
But then that same Grealish that Pep subbed in to go and like kill the game off for them. Grealish got into position to kill the game off.
Even play defense the whole 9, do everything.
No. Pep subbed in Grealish because Grealish is great for ball retention. He'll dribble into tight spaces and then come out and keep the ball. And he also got on the end of 2 goal scoring opportunities, which again one was brilliantly cleared off the line by Mendy. And the other one was a brilliant save on the studs by Courtois. So without those 2 moments, City completely killed the game off. But then of course Grealish makes the mistakes, letting Carvajal's cross come in. Ruben Diaz on both goals was very shaken in position. And again, the first goal is criminal. The first goal after the ball comes in, I believe from Camavinga, a brilliant ball by Camavinga, by the way.
No, it was Benzo. Benz delivered it on his weak foot.
But do you blame Ederson?
No, I'm talking about the first goal. Camavinga's ball into Benzema.
Oh yeah, Camavinga.
That was a brilliant ball. But as the ball comes in, you're taught as a defender, you have to follow the ball in. You don't just stand there and watch. And then you look at Benzema and what he's going to do.
Say, like,
you have to follow it in because you let Rodrigo get the run.
Exactly. Ruben Diaz is 6'2", bro, and Ramos is 6 foot. For you to be taller than someone but look like you're lesser of a man, like, bro, I don't understand how much more tactics can be drilled into a bum, bro. You're taller than Ramos, but you don't have the heart of a lion like Ramos. You're 6'2", Ramos is 6 foot, and you let 5'9" Rodrigo get an aerial goal against you, and you're 6'2". You're taller than Ramos. Ramos is 6 foot. How is Ramos 6 foot and you're 6'2", but you don't have the heart to get your head on the end of that?
But do you think it's all about pressure and mentality, like what you guys have been saying from the
See, it's exactly, and that's what I just saw.
Pressure and mentality is key.
See, these guys have never played. Yeah, they've never played in the Bernabeu.
In the preview, I told you, I said it. Santiago Bernabeu is a different graveyard.
Yeah.
As a player, you know that when you go in there, the fans is gonna be on their voice, and as a player,
the shrine of this tournament is buried.
And you have to have mentality when you go to Bernabeu.
Abdullah, as I've said to you before in a previous stream, I've been to the Bernabeu before. I've been to a few stadiums. I don't think it's that intimidating.
You don't think so?
You cannot.
It's not that.
You cannot compare Bernabeu with Anfield or Old Trafford. It's not the same.
Old Trafford from the past,
The Bernabeu, the fans look farther away from the field, though. Right?
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, they're further away.
If we're honest, the Bernabeu wasn't really revered as a stadium like that prior to this season. Like we looked at more like places like Anfield, some of the Turkish stadiums, even some of the Italian stadiums. I think French football has great atmospheres, but the Bernabeu wasn't really known for that. Like, even in the 3P era, it was more about the performances.
Yeah, it was more about individual.
But the Bernabeu has a spirit, though. It has a spirit.
It does, and that's and then again, when the momentum's on their side, then it's electric. Like almost any stadium would be. But obviously, with the Bernabeu, it's different. And also, with their mentality of their players, Modric will step up in those moments. Benzema will step up in those moments. And so Rodrigo did under that influence. But obviously, for the opposing players,
Vinny,
Vinicius is a great example of that because every single moment, whether he wins a throw, he wins like a free kick. He'll be there, rising up the crowd, cheering on the crowd to make more noise. And of course, that
Vinny is a perfect player, bro.
And that atmosphere, while they build up the Madrid players, that's when the Man City players have to stand up and absorb that atmosphere and don't let it affect their performance. But we saw Diaz, Zinchenko, who was awful off the bench. A lot of these players they
So
crumbled in those two minutes.
let me ask you.
In
Let
those
me
2
ask you
minutes,
this.
they
Let me ask you
crumbled
this
when the pressure
question,
came onto
Corey.
them.
How
Let me
much
ask you
is
this
he?
question,
Even
right?
Ben,
If they played so well at the Metropolitano Stadium, which is not far from this Madrid Stadium, this Bernabeu Stadium, which people say is even more intimidating. They actually
no,
handled
but
that well
it's two
in the
different teams.
quarterfinal. Why
It's
did
two
they
different
fall?
teams.
Why did they fall and crumble? Because as soon as they came out from that second half,
Yeah, I saw
could
a different
tell.
Madrid.
I looked at their faces. They looked like they were gone. Like
Mm-hmm.
it looked like
They were checked out. They thought it was
I don't know what
over.
Pep told them in the halftime interval.
They had us
But
in the
when Man
first half.
City came out, they looked scared. They
Can I
really
be
looked scared.
completely honest? Having watched the game at Atletico, the second leg, like again, the thing is, again,
It gave
they're
them
two
false
different
hope,
teams.
bro.
Real Madrid have more quality in their attack than Atletico.
Exactly.
Where you have to be real. But if you look at the second half against Atletico at the Wanda, like Man City, I think had some of their lowest possession, some of their lowest shots on target stats we've seen all season. So they weren't great in that game. And the thing is, when Atletico now turned on like the kind of the shithousery, the dark arts, like he had Savage grabbing up Phil Foden, throwing him around the whole pitch and
punching
all of
them
that.
up. Yeah.
You had the scuffle even after the red card. So Atletico were down to 10 men. If you look at the last 5 minutes, Atletico had chance after chance after chance.
Yeah,
So
bro.
as
It's
you saw, Man
Carrasco.
City
I was
got
saying
rattled.
it. I was saying it
got
on the
rattled. They
stream.
grabbed up Man City, they put it on them, and Man City only
Yeah.
just about escaped.
If
you look at
Carrasco
it,
started that game, it's a whole different ball game. With
exactly. So to the point about the mentality of this team, and they haven't got the soul of the Champions League. It's true that they've been building it and they've been getting stronger. We have to admit, they have been getting
they've been
stronger in
getting a little
recent
bit
years,
stronger.
but they're still not fully there. They can weather all of these storms.
This is the issue now. All of them is shouting, bring in Haaland, and I keep telling people, they have to be see if Haaland has this mentality that I want to win the UCL, and the other players in that team doesn't have that same mentality, Haaland will fail.
It won't mix. They won't have the same drive.
It will fail because Haaland knows, why am I having this mentality of want to win? Why you guys are both last? What is going on?
All you guys are switching off while I'm still fighting.
I'm giving my best. You guys are switching off. What is going on? That
and
is
there's certain guys there who are bottlers. Like we have to call up. They have to call them up by name. Zinchenko, bottler. Laporte, I don't rate that guy. He's a bottler. Ruben Diaz. The thing about Ruben Diaz, what I'll say is Ruben Diaz, he's young. He's only 24. He's been given the arm mantle. He's certainly got something about him, but he makes a lot of mistakes. He makes a lot of mistakes. He's still quite young, but they gave him the arm mantle. He must have something about him mentally.
KDB has been playing on a high level. Today, it was off today. KDB was off today.
KDB is nursing an injury.
Yeah, KDB as well. Today,
while.
I was scared. I was thinking KDB is the guy to get counted on. Even in the final, I was thinking, dang, that's a danger, man. I'm scared of KDB, and it's like, what
That's
the
true. And he normally turns up in big games, but he wasn't there today. But
yeah,
KDB, I'll give the benefit of the doubt because he turns up in big games. So I'm gonna say that he has the mentality. But again, like I said, Zinchenko, Laporte, no. Diaz, there's question marks. I look at obviously Grealish came on. I don't think he's got that mentality at all. Again, career at Aston Villa. But again, even Morris today scored a great goal, but he was terrible today. Like everybody who watched the game with their two eyes, he was terrible, wasteful. Pep was always shouting at him because he kept on giving the ball away in silly areas. He was terrible. Bernardo Silva was all right today, I think, in my opinion. I think he was pretty good. But again, I feel like I look at the team and there's just not enough. There's not enough mentality in it that's actually like we're gonna grind through these hard moments and
that is
actually
my
win.
problem now. They are bringing in Haaland, and I've seen Haaland play football. I've seen him play, and I know that guy has mentality. He wants to win. Haaland wants to win, and when you're bringing Haaland to a team who bottles UCL, who choke in a big moment, you're causing a division, a divided dressing room, because Haaland is gonna be like, Pep, what the heck is going on? Why do you bring me to this team when you guys are not even showing up a lot in the UCL? See, all eyes are gonna be on Pep because now Haaland will be questioning Pep, questioning KDB, questioning Hall. What is going on? Haaland will be like, I have this mentality of want to win, but you bring him into this team, and you guys are bottling, and you expect me to be happy. I'm not gonna be happy.
You guys are switching off in the important moments. Like I'm doing all this, and then what?
Very careful in bringing in a player into the team because now they have bottled so much now.
Now the pressure will be on Pep. It's like Cristiano.
The pressure is 100% on Pep. 100% on Pep because you have to be able to manage these situations. This is why people laud you as one of the best, if not the best coach in the world right now.
Yeah.
And of course, you didn't win the Champions League. Down with 2 occasions where you should have really won it. Man City should have won the Champions League last season.
He
They
should have
definitely
won
won it this season,
yeah,
having
last
failed
season.
last season.
Last season.
So now
was
you're gonna go
was
and bring
big
in
one.
the best striker in the world. Like, okay, apart obviously the biggest like Benzema, Lewandowski from the previous era.
Yeah.
Of the new era of strikers, you're bringing in the best one in Erling Haaland.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're bringing
And
him
he
for a
has the
cup
pace
price
too.
as well.
He
So
has
you've got to deliver. You've got to show that your system can now facilitate having a pure number 9 in there. He's going to get you the goals. And now, can that go and take you to a league title again? Can it take you to the Champions League that you've been missing for 6 years? We'll see. Again, the pressure is going to be back on Pep. So as much as I say today, the players more of anything bottled the performance, and certainly in those last couple of minutes, they bottled. Pep, how many more years are you going to go without winning the Champions League, without Lionel
I'm
Messi?
hearing he wants to sign 2 more years. That's what I'm hearing.
Nah, bro, he's going on sabbatical, bro. He's going
I'm
on
hearing
sabbatical.
he has already agreed to sign 2 more years.
I think Pep wants to stay, and he should stay because he needs to get the Champions League. Otherwise, his career has a massive asterisk on it because to not win the Champions League with Bayern is bad.
After 6 years, no UCL, and he needs to do 2 more years.
Wait.
So,
How many seasons has he been there now?
6
He's
or
going
7.
into
Like
his 6th
6th,
season next.
like 7th, I think.
No. He's going into his
6th,
6th next year. 6th.
No, 7th.
Is it
7th.
the 7th season?
Yeah, he came in 2016.
This is 7th season.
Yeah, this is he's going into his 7th season.
He's going
Bear
into
man, he
his
also spent 3.
it
He
is
also
a
spent 3 with Bayern, 3 seasons with Bayern, a sabbatical in between that, and then obviously he had the last season at Barcelona where he got dumped out by Chelsea.
Wait,
So it's been a long time.
Wait. You want to tell me Pep is going into his 7th season in September?
Yeah.
With Man City?
Yeah.
I think it's okay to say he has not really lived up to expectations because
He hasn't.
Yeah.
It's fact. He hasn't.
Bro, that loss from last
one
season.
UCL final
Yeah.
in 6 seasons. Oh boy.
Bro, that loss from last season is a stain on his legacy. Tuchel basically turned up drunk and beat his ass.
100.
Bro, he turned up. Bro, he was at the pubs in Paris. He was at the pubs
No,
in Paris.
Mohammed. It's even worse than that. Tuchel didn't turn up. Pep just took the gun and shot him.
Exactly. Bro, Pep said, I'm gonna lay and you take advantage, bro. Like, bro, you had 4 years experience. This team is ingrained in your mentality. And you let these guys come up and they're fighting for Tuchel harder than your players are fighting for you. Rudiger is fighting blood, sweat, and tears for Tuchel. Tuchel, I'm fighting for him. I'm going all out.
But vote is your fit. Was he really brought in to dominate England, or was he brought in to win?
Not in this year though, but the domestic.
I think
he was
Champions
brought to
League,
dominate both.
they want to make a legacy for themselves, bro. They want to be a legacy. They want to become Man United.
So what vote your fit is telling me is Pep is being brought in to dominate EPL, not win the UCL. For me,
he's been brought in UCL.
That's the red flag.
No, that's cap. He's going to dominate both. And the thing is, if they win the league this season, then I'll say, you know what, Pep, in terms of domestically with the cups and everything, and obviously winning, I believe it will be 4 league titles in 6 years.
But
so
City
you know what,
want to
Pep,
be on
domestically,
United's
you've done your thing. But in Europe, we've not achieved anywhere near enough. Nowhere near enough.
City want to be massive like United, bro. And City without the Champions League aren't at that level, bro. Like, if they're winning domestic
just be a PSG.
Bro, exactly. It's the same thing with PSG. They're trying to not. It's not even all about brand. Like with the City owners, you can tell like these guys love their football. They wanna make Man City what United were with Fergie, and without the Champions League, if you're winning domestic trophies,
Mohamed, this is the problem now. This is the problem I'm having with Pep. I know he has a philosophy of want to play this year and cup system. I understand that. I know that.
Yeah.
This is I keep telling. I told Kyle and I told Patrick already, and some Premier City fans. I said, you are bringing in any highlight next season. I'm expecting maximum a semi-final or a UCL final from you,
bro. After what they did in the Chelsea game,
I said, you are bringing in a player who has mentality to win.
Yeah, exactly.
Who wants to win? And now this team is being disorientated. Doesn't even have a mentality of winning. Now, for me, if the board doesn't sack Pep next season, it's over for me. Because now you are bringing in Haaland now to divide the dressing room. That's what you're bringing him in.
But you know something, Abdullahi, right? And I'll speak like if I was a Man City person. Man City fans are just okay just having Pep. Like he's their opium, right? They don't,
and that's why,
and they're just okay if he just is in their club because to them, they have the best manager in world football. But
Yeah.
you know,
I was literally talking
I
to
don't
my
know if that's a good yardstick. Because they've spent over £1 billion in 6 years, right? Or 5 years or 6 years now.
But that's the
And he
difference between the
still
fans
only
and the
has
owners.
one Champions League final. Does it
Yeah,
tell you?
exactly.
Does he tell you something about this guy? You know, would he say that he doesn't have difference makers in this team? That's why he cannot win games. You know, this kind of games like tonight, or is it just because he doesn't instill that? I don't know. Is it?
I think it's part of his coaching because in someone like Riyad Mahrez, he obviously did show that he's a difference maker. I don't think he is as much of a difference maker as he was in the Leicester days, or as he could have been in his prime.
Yeah.
Had he been
His
under a
Leicester
different
days,
manager.
he was
Pep
smoked.
turns you into I'm making you my kind of right winger.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I think
he takes the actual creative freedom out of these players.
Exactly.
And that's why it's all about Pep. And when it's all about Pep, okay, fine, it's all about you and your system, but your system needs to deliver. And these players, obviously, yes, the players let them down, but also you're consistently not delivering and getting your team to Champions League final.
Yeah, he doesn't want players. He doesn't want players that make tactical decisions on their own, like Eto'o, like Dino, like
he
he
doesn't like this.
That's why he's gone so long about a striker. That's why he went to Man City and their best ever striker, Aguero, he had him on the bench for a long time.
It's almost like.
And do you think that's the problem he's having in the Champions League? Like, this is
It
not
a
coming
problem
up because in the Premier League he can get away with that.
Yeah, you can get away with it in the Premier League, but
in the Champions League, this shows up because in the Champions League you need your players to take on those moments.
Yeah, like Benzema.
And actually deliver.
100%. And this is what I was saying with Blue Eyes. This is what I was saying with Blue Eyes earlier. Look, as much as managers are important and they have to be held accountable when they make mistakes, the Champions League is all about individuals because it's the best against the best. It's the best players on the planet, and things will happen that you can't control. Vinicius doing a 70-yard run, that's this individual business by himself.
That's Ancelotti giving him freedom.
You need your players to step up. At Man City, just to end on this point, Man City only have like maybe De Bruyne has got that individual brilliance. You can break the mold in this.
But that's
robotic
my issue with Pep is he wants beta players. He wants to have a team full of beta males, bro. He wants to be able to control their mindset in the game. And you can't win a championship.
That's why I said.
We're just talking about Riyad Mahrez.
If you are bringing in a monster in Haaland,
exactly,
you are creating a division in that dressing room.
Exactly.
Haaland will look at Pep and tell Pep, I've seen you bottle the UCL.
Exactly.
You are bringing me in to win the UCL for you. You better fix up.
No, it's not even that. I think one thing, with Haaland, they'll probably have some mentality, but they still might not be able to navigate what they saw tonight again. Like, if what happened tonight happens again next year, I tell you guys this, it's very clear that this team cannot win it. They cannot win it because they've not learned anything. And I'm telling you, if by this time next year we see this same scenario that we saw today, it's a wrap. If I was Pep,
no, but Emmy, are you saying this team? Or you see, the thing is, we're still shying away from calling this spade what it is. It's a spade, and the spade is Pep.
I agree. I put Pep on the stake too. I'm telling you.
The spade is Pep, man, because Pep cannot coach himself out of a Champions League. He cannot coach himself out of a Champions League paper bag. And the sooner we can accept, I think this thing he's doing with the EPL is paper over cracks. And that is the reason why. You guys know my agenda has always been I wanted an all-English final and Pep to lose in the final. So it's not like I expected Pep to win this thing. I still want Pep to lose because I saw this. This has been written in even when he was coaching Barcelona. I knew it was more player-focused than Pep-focused. Because remember, this rivalry with Chelsea-Barcelona has been a long time. And if you remember those games, it wasn't really that Pep was doing anything majestic. It's just because he had the Xavis, the Iniestas, and the Busquets with Messi's of the world.
He had alpha males.
Let me just put this right. You know why he won those tournaments? Because those guys could go on auto control and actually manage this kind of moment.
Exactly, autopilot. They run on autopilot. Absolutely.
This kind of moment they saw tonight, those guys will manage it. They will not lose this match tonight. Those guys you just called, Xavi, no, they will not lose this match. They'll navigate. They'll navigate it through Madrid. They'll play Madrid what Madrid wants to play. Like they'll pass the ball. They'll pass the ball to Madrid gets tired.
Also, another thing to keep in mind too, right, is if you want to look at the difference between this Barcelona team and the teams he has,
it's personalities.
No, I was gonna say a perfect example. Remember when they were down 3-1 to Arsenal in 2011?
Yeah, I remember that game.
What did Barcelona do? They said, okay, you think you're about to get through this tie? Within what, half an hour, they responded on the those players responded in their own. Do you think if those Man City players were down 3-1 in this tie right now, they're making a comeback of any time?
Bro, they
in the second half of the second leg?
No,
Boyeski, we all know, everybody knows in what football that UEFA Champions League is a special tournament. It is a special tournament. Sometimes you have to have your moment and show up in them. If you don't show up,
you have to have your big moment.
This tournament is a moment tournament, right?
It's a special moment.
Always, it's not about just who is the most consistent team. It's actually the team that manages the
money doesn't buy you
the best.
You have to play it together as a team to win it, to win this competition.
And it's always very painful because guess what? You get to the 12th hurdle, which is tonight.
I think you are doing a disservice. I think you are doing a disservice to the winning team by saying it's moment based. It's just like saying it depends on luck.
No, it's not luck.
It's all of it. It's all of it. It's moments. It's luck. It's all mixed in. It's all together.
I won't say moments is luck though, Abi. Abdul, I won't say
moments is not luck. Moments is not luck.
Moments and luck.
Moments is individual quality. Individual quality is down.
Moments is not luck.
Yeah, it's different. It's different. You need
moments. Anybody who can let me
ask Abdul a question.
Anybody who can manage moments is what you call in sales a closer. Somebody who can close. Clutch.
Benzema is a closer.
Like, because
Abdul, you look at Man City, the front three, they ain't got closers.
I want to ask you a question.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Throughout this time, right? So, before those last 2 minutes, then were Madrid really on top, outplaying Man City in this time?
No.
I think they just stayed in the tie. I'll let
because if they didn't do that, then I can't say throughout the entire tie they were just
Madrid have a mixture of
let me answer your question, SK. Let me answer your question, SK. You see, this Madrid team, observing them closely for the past, I think, since the quarterfinal and the leg before the quarterfinal, is to me it almost seems like they have what you call muscle memory. Like they know exactly what it takes. They can smell which is required, right? It's more or less like it's difficult for me to. It's more or less like they're working like a machine. So they know when to pump, they know when to stop, they know when to speed, they know when to take the right turn, the left turn.
They know when to rest.
It doesn't really matter.
They rest in their moments.
Possession, a 90% possession, or it looks to the eye like they're not really playing well. Remember at the start of the stream, I said the only person watching this Madrid team, the only person that it seems only makes a mistake is Mendy. It's like the other players, they don't make mistakes. So even if you see them passing backward or taking a slow pace pass, they know what they're doing. They know what the input should be.
It's kill or be killed, bro, in this tournament.
Their output. So to me, it's not really like how it looks like that, like they're playing on paper. It's more or less like they have been like totally drilled, a well-oiled machine.
And they know exactly what they want to do.
They know how to
have the know-how. Like they have the know-how. So they every moment, every tick of
every
the clock,
moment's dangerous.
They know what is going to happen. They can
I agree.
sense it more than the other teams. That's how I see this Madrid team.
Remember I told like when we did the last, I said it. The difference between Man City, Chelsea, Madrid, Liverpool is Karim Benzema. Because
Karim.
he may
Exactly.
see, he may not play anything. No, he may not play anything in that match.
He could do
One
a 2 out
chance.
of 10 and win the game.
Just one chance is game over. That is the difference between Real Madrid and Manchester City, and Real Madrid versus Chelsea, and Real Madrid versus Liverpool going to happen in the final. See, Van Dijk, Matip, Konato could do whatever they want to do to Benzema. See,
And when you
one chance, just one.
And you know one thing I noticed again today?
And when you
One thing I noticed again today is when any of the Madrid players make a mistake, the rest of the team, the rest of the players look at him like, why are you disrupting like the plan? Like, what's
Exactly.
wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like they already have the plan memorized in their
Because
in
there
their
was an
brain.
header. There was an
Yo, don't give. Let me just say something really quick. Don't give Madrid too much credit. City were too predictable.
No,
Yeah,
I have to
yeah.
give them
No,
credit because
let me just land. Let me land. City, let me just land here really quick. City was too predictable. They put forth a too predictable formation that Madrid had a feast. So let's not get it twisted. I respect the whole Champions League heritage with Madrid, but as a matter of fact, this series was a series where City basically threw everything away to the wind. So whether Madrid, you're right. It was so easy for Madrid to work with a template. Imagine we're talking about a template in a semi-final where you're supposed to be a bunch of, Yeah, you're right. They muscle memory or whatever you want to call. Of course, you can activate muscle memory when there's predictability, which is what City did. Listen, with my eyes closed, I could forecast what City was going to do, and I'm sure all of you too. It was so predictable.
I was shocked.
It was so predictable. KDB gets the ball. As soon as Bernardo Silva gets the ball, he runs around like Tom and Jerry. He releases to KDB.
Yeah.
KDB misses the ball. Or if KDB gets the ball, then he tries to find Jesus.
That's
Where
the
is
thing
Jesus?
is,
Nowhere to be found.
Bernardo-
It was too predictable.
Yeah, it was predictable. Bernardo is not David Silva. Bernardo is not
No!
David Silva. Bernardo
Too predictable,
is like,
man.
bro, Bernardo is like a Make-A-Wish David Silva with legs. That's what he is.
Yes.
Bro.
Yes.
He's a Make-A-Wish David Silva
I'm
with
not taking
legs.
anything away from Real Madrid. Don't get me wrong. They're cold. They're ice cold killers. They're individual ice cold killers. You're right, but I don't want to make it sound as if they came with a magic wand and they're untouchable. No, it was just City that came in and lay down on the bed.
They capitulated. Yeah.
When you come into a semi-final and lie down, you've already shown your hand.
When you come to a semi-final and you take your foot off the gas.
Yo, Blue Eyes,
that means
my
you
brother,
don't want to
Blue
be in a
Eyes, man.
competition.
I know you need to promote your Queen Lizzie Premier League.
Oh, there he is. Oh my God, there he is. There he is. Oh my goodness.
Blue Eyes, I told you, bro.
Oh my goodness, man.
Blue Eyes,
You see, this is the reason why. This is the reason why I can't stand Pep, because of people like Vilton. Vilton has come now to give me my medicine. Oh yeah, give me my dosage. Let me go and respect myself. Let me have it. Let me have it. Please don't play no receipts here. I'm tired of your receipts. You see why I hate Pep? It's because of people like Vilton. I thought you were not even going to show up. That's why I was enjoying my stream. I was enjoying my stream until.
Blue, I know you can't be objective though. I know this might be too early, man. Who wins that final, man? Do you think Liverpool's gonna finally humble us?
Fuck you, man.
Liverpool.
I'm scared of
Steven. Yo, man, Vilton, I'm telling you, Pep pissed. You know my agenda. You know what my agenda was. I don't want Pep to win it, obviously, but I didn't expect Pep to lose today. So you know what? And right now, you know, another thing is that another thing that's really pissing me off right now is that Real Madrid has gone through an EPL menu. You know, when you go to a restaurant, when you go to a restaurant and you've eaten everything on the menu, like the EPL menu, they've gone through Chelsea, they've gone through City, and now Liverpool, man. Hopefully not Liverpool, because I'm
ironic too. Those are the three best teams in the Premier League too.
Yeah,
Chelsea,
no, in the world. Let's not get it twisted. Come on, in the world.
When you think about it as well,
Yo, man, I'm so pissed, man. Yo, Vilton, go ahead, have your feast. But I tell you one thing, Pep, like you know what I've said, Vilton. But you know what I've said from day one. Pep is not a Champions League guy. Pep is not a Champions League actor. He cannot play in the big leagues.
Bro, he's lost to every Premier League team in the Champions League, bro.
He cannot play in the big leagues. I don't know why. I don't know why people get. That's why I'm so pissed off that this guy is running us in circles.
He smashes.
No, hold on. This is the reason why I'm so pissed off that Pep is dominating the EPL, because this guy. I want somebody that can play in the big leagues to dominate the EPL. I don't need this clown.
It's because money talks. Money talks. You seen that?
It's so annoying, man. It's so annoying. Go ahead. Vilton, you go ahead. Have your feast, man.
It's amazing we won, bro. After beating PSG, Chelsea, and City, if we lose to Liverpool, I'm gonna be heartbroken, bro. That will honestly hurt.
I don't think.
Can you put up the tweet I just sent you? Can you just put it up?
You know what? I don't think Liverpool can handle Real Madrid, man.
Relax. I know what you're doing. I know exactly.
No, it's Vinny.
No, I'm being real, man. I don't think Liverpool can handle Real Madrid, because I look at the midfield. The length and breadth of that midfield, and Real Madrid is head and shoulders. If Real Madrid can go to the bench and pull up Camavinga, who does Liverpool go to pick up?
Who do we have? We don't have Tchouaméni.
Hey guys.
Virgil van Dijk is very lucky to play in an era where there is no Drogba, Lampard, Alan Shearer, Henry. Come on, man.
Look, if Liverpool, if we
what
had
do you think about this? What do you think about this?
Yeah, but that's both. No, you know what? Ballack wouldn't have received the shine he received if they were the Kantes of the world in his time. So let him go and sit down, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Let him go and sit down, man.
I have a huge version.
Ballack was world class, but Kante will eat him for lunch. Prime Kante will eat Ballack for lunch. So Ballack should calm down, man. I understand what he's trying. Yo, Virgil van Dijk, I don't care what anyone says. Virgil van Dijk is the best defender in world football.
I agree.
Come on, man. If that guy was wearing a Real Madrid jersey, everybody will be calling him the best in the whole world. It's because he's playing for Liverpool. That boy is.
Wait. Let me ask you a question.
I beg, guys. Leave Virgil van Dijk alone. Sorry?
Is he better than Koulibaly?
Head and shoulders now. What are you talking about? Come on, man. Come on, guys. Come on. Listen, Emi. Remember I watched Koulibaly live at AFCON. I saw him live. He's a bad man. He can play. But Virgil van Dijk, I've never seen anybody manage. You know how you know a good defender. I don't know about you guys, but the way I measure a top defender is how calm you are. No. How calm you are when there's fire in the mountain.
Yeah.
That's Virgil van Dijk. The guy, I've never seen somebody so calm in spirit. That spiritual calmness, you can't buy that in the market, though. You can't.
He
doesn't need to make tackles. That's what I'm trying to tell you, Amy. Thank you. He doesn't. He doesn't.
Remember what Maldini said? He said, "If I have to make a tackle, that means
I did something wrong."
Yeah.
Thank you. You've done something wrong, my bro. Thank you. That's what I'm trying to say. That's Virgil van Dijk.
Yeah, that's Virgil. I think he's made one tackle like his whole Liverpool career. Right?
You know another thing I like about him? He can play. You know what I like about Virgil van Dijk? Let me use a basketball term here. He can play small and he can play big.
Yeah.
So if you're a short guy, like let's say you are as small as a Colombian Jack in a box. Yeah, Hazard. He will come your size. If you come big, he can manage you.
Hazard will chop this guy. Hazard will chop Virgil.
Of course. Who Hazard no go? Even Maldini could collect from Hazard. Of course. What are you talking about? Hazard is a giver. He's very generous. He's very generous with what he does.
Because Hazard will take it personal. He'll come to you. He'll say, "Okay, you've been kicking me. Come and get the ball. Come and get the ball. I'll put you on the ground."
Before we round up, guys, Blue Eyes. Your mic must be working tomorrow. Amy, your mic must be working tomorrow.
Oh, because of the Chelsea roundtable.
Oh, yeah.
Forward, your mic must be working tomorrow.
All right, peace, guys.
Peace, man.
SKCFC, your mic must be working tomorrow. Steven, your mic must be working tomorrow. We must rant, and we have to rant.
I think tomorrow we'll get to talk about this Chelsea.
Tomorrow we must rant and we have to rant.
I was going to give
happening very soon, boys.
I was going to give him his credit for predicting that that I guess we'll talk about that. What's his name? Abramovich was going to play ball. Interesting.
Yeah,
That's the only thing I give you, though. That's the only thing I give you, Amy. Don't get too excited.
I'll sleep well. I'll sleep well this night.
You called it like 3 months ago, so I was shocked.
So forward tomorrow.
Don't listen about that news about Roman wants that money back. It's not true.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like Emmy called it. Like Emmy said he was going to play hardball.
Todd's already passed the Premier League
You know,
test.
say all these things, once money matter involved, that's when you know the real.
Am I invited?
It makes sense.
Let me hear Abdul. What do you say?
Am I invited for tomorrow?
Sure, yeah, Chelsea fans, of course.
Of course, no. What are you talking, Abdul?
Of course.
What are you talking?
You have to be there. Yeah, I'm waiting for you.
Of course.
I'm waiting for your next chart, bro.
Of course, you are there tomorrow.
Live.
Because after the West Ham match, I'm going live. After the West Ham.
West Ham is playing tomorrow. Who are they playing?
UK time.
Europa League.
What time UK time?
Abdullah, what time UK time? Stephen is asking you.
Oh, 4 p.m. 4 p.m. That's
UK time?
10 p.m.
UK time, 10 p.m. 10 p.m.
Okay, no problem, man. We'll see you live, man.
So, guys, if you know how to rant, you can rant tomorrow. If you know how to curse, if you can swear. It's gonna be like
it will be fun, Sha. It will be very fun. At least it will be the first episode. So you know what?
Tomorrow is gonna be the official debut of the first one.
Yeah.
Nice.
It will be like similar to the complicated one, but not like that. But it will be like exactly like that. Just basically Chelsea. We're gonna be like a throwback, the ownership stuff.
So did we talk about Chelsea losing to Everton?
No.
Why? Can we just forget that?
Amy, table management in effect.
The secret was. Though I was sick, though I was sick. After that Chelsea match, I decided not to do it still until today.
I think Frank Lampard is safe. That game just saved his career.
Don't worry.
No. I was thinking about you guys when Frank Lampard put one past us, man. One piece.
For me,
if Leopold get relegated after Chelsea did him a favor, I will slap him.
I know. No, and he played a master class. Anyways, tomorrow we'll talk about that because listen. Can't believe it. All right, guys. Hey, peace.
So guys, have a good night.
Guys. Peace, everybody. God bless.
Peace.
Safe, guys. Have a wonderful, guys. Thank you, everybody. Peace, my people.